Okay, I think I've gotten it to work again. Is the game audio not working? Of course it's not working. Alright. Alright. Oh, I know why it's not working. There you go. That worked now. Looks like it. Looks like it. Alright, cool. So, gamers. I'm not gonna pretend to do the start and stuff again. Stream died because my power went out. Like, my power fully went out. And I had to wait for it to come back on and for the Wi-Fi to come back on. And then I restarted everything. It just happens sometimes. I don't live in a location that is very secure power-wise, so that happens relatively frequently. There's a lot of, you know, there's like weather reasons, there's like environmental reasons. It's just generally not a place where humans should be if it weren't for technology, so. What in the... What just happened? Oh, Lamau. Okay, I see what's up. 1 second. I'm on a friend's account. Okay. Significant. Yeah, like... This power went out and streamed down with it. Yes. Yes, that is exactly what happened. Precisely what happened, even. Need to make sure this works right. There we go. I don't know why it was logged into an account that wasn't mine, though. Is the problem. Because I had, like, y'all saw me. I was playing on my own account. I guess maybe something with the power going out fucked up the way that it saved the information. So it was like, okay, we don't know where the fuck to put you. How'd the live just disconnect? Find it anymore? Oh, that's because my power went out. Welcome in. Welcome Bozu, welcome in Tammy, welcome in Trash Bear. Morning. Yeah, my power just fully died. So. Thank you for the gift, Trash Bear. But yeah, so I should be good now. Everything should be alright now. Hopefully. Maybe. Just kind of. I still have to make sure everything looks fine over on Red app. I think that's fine. Yeah, it looks fine. Thank you for the follow, Tammy. But if you missed the first part of the stream before I got nuked into oblivion, I guess positive you can watch the VOD on the Red app. But I got woman with big sword. I got woman with big sword. I do in fact have Mifu. And I have to say, I'm not going to complain about the fact that she has both big sword and big gauntlet. I will not complain about these things. Is there a furry dude in this game? I mean, there's a lot of furry dudes everywhere, kind of. I think everyone is like some level. Isn't there like a whole like, did lightning strike down? No. Lightning, in fact, did not strike down. Oh, I should probably put refresh. We are back. Yeah, everyone is somewhere on the furry pipeline. It just depends on how far you get, because everyone has like animalistic instincts, except for a very, very small number of people. Not instincts. What do they call it? They have like animalistic, like features. They're anthropomorphic something. But like Japan, for example, is like on the really far end, where it's like, okay, he's like if you were like, oh, is there a furry character? He's the one I would point to be like, yes, there is one. Or our owl boy. Animalistic traits. There it is. Yeah, traits. Is Mifu worth it? No idea. It's Neko, I think. Neko is a cat-specific thing, and that's like a cat anime girls. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that's like something else. But yeah, pretty much every individual in this game that you see has something up with them. What game is this? Arcanite's Enfield. She's pretty quick for a greatsword user. True. She swings pretty fast. You also have to keep in mind, she's not only attacking with her sword, too. She shoulder checks. Oh, she kicks. That's what that is. Yeah, it's a kick. So she kicks, and then she slams him with the greatsword. Snow Shine's a snow cat? Indeed, yes. She's like a snow tiger, I think. Is it open world? Yes. Is she a DPS? I think she's like kind of a DPS. She does damage, but she also is crowd control. And stuff like that. So she does a lot of like pulling enemies in. She's actually very good for Rossi if you already have Rossi. You said you're free to play, right? Yes, I am a free to play gamer. Oh, add attack, indeed. Unfortunately, I cannot do anything about such things. I guess you gotta use a prime. Okay. But yeah, so she does her thing. There she is. Does she have any look animation? Okay, this is Argnite's Enfield, Matthew. Oh, she just pulls out a soda and just starts drinking it for her idol. That's funny. Have you seen her idol? I have not seen her idol, so I assume that was it. She just pulls out a fucking soda and starts drinking it. If that's a soda, I don't know if it's something else. Yes, no ads, haha, yes. Yeah, I have Rossi, got her in a temple. Yeah, I pulled for Rossi and didn't get her. Because I wasn't willing to go all in because of Fungi. So I only went in to get the dossier. How do you get almost every character? Not questioning you, just curious because I'm really struggling. So first of all, I have gone for the dossier on every banner that's come out except for Mifu's. And the rerun. This has allowed me to get a lot more pulls than some other people might have. And I do it for both weapon pulls and for more character pulls. So I have just an overall higher chance of having more 6 stars, right? For a free-to-play player, because I'm maximizing the amount of pulls I get for pulls. I've also been playing this game since the launch of the game. I have done every event and every possible activity you can to get Ore Barrel, including like daily logins. I've also 100% explored every area they've released so far. To the extent that I'm pretty sure I have every file for 1.2 as well. I assume, hope, maybe, that they added more files in 1.3, but there's that. Been a bit since I could drop by. Welcome in, Hazy Blossom. Nice to see you again. I'll be lurking. Alrighty, Bittercat. Enjoy your time. Why is every version so dry? This looks pretty wet to me. I don't know about you. Maybe that's a personal problem. Which game is this? This is Arknight's Enfield. When are you going to start exploring the new area? Oh, that's a daily. Lamau. Here. Probably in just a second. I was like, I'm just going to slowly meander my way over to the new area. Is that this? Should I do Mifu's quest first or the new area first? What do you think? What do you gamers think? One of them very clearly gives way more rewards than the other. I'll say that right now. New area? Same, but I was offline for like 2. Area first? Mifu's quest? Looks like I'm at a... there's a 2-to-1 for now. Most people seem to want the area. The area takes at least 1 hour? Gotcha. Okay. Same, but I was offline for like 2 weeks, but I've done pretty much everything this game has to offer. Nice. I still have a lot left, but not enough to guarantee a character. I have enough to guarantee a character if I use all of my aura geometry. But by the time Camille comes out, I should have enough to just guarantee him outright. But yeah, alright. If that's the case, looks like most people are saying area. The area does give the most rewards, and the area has some fun stuff in it. Though, I will say, right before I do that, real quick, let's just make sure my characters are a little bit more geared up. Y'all said that Mifu's second best item is Exemplar, right? The area is very fun. Nice. That kind of... Yep, okay. So in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just level it up. Because I have no intention of pulling her actual weapon. So I might as well make sure she at least has, like, her best... off weapon. Sig weapon, battle pass weapon, then exemplar. Cool. That's fine. I might get the, I can use the exemplar on other people too, though. That's the thing, right? So I'll just get this up to like level 80 with my fucking 3 billion materials. Battle pass weapon. Yeah, I don't have the battle pass for this one though, yet. And you can't use future battle pass stuff on past stuff. All right, what's a good armor set for you guys think? I can just craft it, but I want to know what the set is. Tactical, definitely gonna use a syringe. In fact, I'll use a syringe for all. I should just real quick build this whole team out. Exemplar is Panda's signature. Nice. Well, I don't really use Panda, so that's fine with me. All right, my brain no work. Just happened.
We're better for watch
right.
this.
Let's fix you up as well. Exemplar and battle pass are about equal as the second best in slot, but exemplar scales a bit better with potentials than battle pass. Cool, gotcha. I'll keep that in mind. I do not have glorious memory for Chen. Well, I could probably grab it at some point, but I just don't have like a proper physical team just yet. So, wait 1 second. It's not. Switch. There we go. All right. Oh, you know what? I'm sitting here asking you all shit. I could probably just find the information very, very quickly. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's that's quick and easy. Yes. Oh wow, Mifu seems very, very good. Okay. People seem to really like her. Just from this. All right. Is there no rabbit one? No rabbit what? Okay, Grizzled Edge. Oh, is that's new? Let's see. Yeah, it is. Okay. I might just see, oh, for the little guys. I don't know. There's not like a rabbit animal one. It's either cats or it's little Enfield characters. You can use area gears. Needs new area gears. They're pretty good. Okay. I might give her some of another character's then. Like I might just make an extra copy of one and then just give it to her for a bit. Okay. So there's the O2 tube for Pog, which he also wants protection suit, and then he wants, where is that? Power gauntlets. Which ones though? These ones. He wants the gloves. Then for Li Fang, he wants Swordmancer. Probably in Perlica. I'm not sure about that one. I think they just saw the cats and they were asking if there was a rabbit. There's a set for Mifu and Edmund in the new area. Yes. Alright, heavy armor. I'm just gonna make sure all the units have like some basic amount of gear because for me personally, I like to at least have something on. Most of them. Nope, I go up, not down. Do you like the new hero? I'm not a fan. She looks like a 5-star. Well, she has huge story stuff, and she visually and her idol stuff is very cool. I don't know if you've seen her when she's attacking, but she's pretty sick. I really like when characters fight like her, because even though she's wielding this big-ass sword, she doesn't act like the sword is the only thing that exists, like she's in some kind of official duel. If a character has strong enough legs and hands, and they are able to hold the sword while also kicking or punching the shit out of you, they absolutely will. Or using a sword like a bludgeoning tool instead of just trying to use it to cut. Because at the end of the day, it's a fight. So, I think it's cool. I think she's cool. I also really like her character from the quests, so. Might be a personal thing. All right. Brain no work.
We're Battleforge teammates, right?
Let's go over the battle plan once more.
Okay. So we have our boy here.
To
What's this?
Quartermaster, proper armament is the first step toward victory.
This is correct. I gotta go. Alrighty, Bittercat. Have a great day. Oh, she's too low level anyway. Or she doesn't have the thing that she needs. Chen doesn't either. So I can just wait on them. Or, worst case, I'll just swap something out later. Is Li Feng in the same fucking situation? You know what? It is what it is. Pog, you're carrying. Pog is about to carry the theme. Yeah, you too, man. Thank you. Now that I have her, saving everything for the vampire. Yeah, I'm saving everything for Camille as well. I got her very early because I had a 50-50, but... Alright, let's open the baker, and let's see what Leon Zhao wants. Zhao... Hi, Edmund. Is this your baker account? I wonder if you can visit the Bureau of Swordmasters. Fang Yi said that I could ask for your help. It's about the roots of Hongshan Swordmasters. Thanks, see you soon. Oh, important, I'll be right there. Yeah. Alright, let's go to this new area, it seems. Make sure this looks alright to me. It does. Alright. Where are we going? Wow, it's like in Wuling, but it's in a point that is in a very funny, far away spot. When's the vampire coming? 3 weeks, I think. The banners are a bit more normal in length now, along with other banners for gacha games, so... I assume at the current rate, once it hits 2.0, they'll probably start having 2 banners up at a time. With, like, reruns and stuff. Her tail is very cute, I won't lie. Like, despite the fact that, like, she's a very cool, calm, and collected woman, the fact that she has this little fluffy tail is very, very cute.
So the defensive system's energy circuit was designed with these variances in mind. Oh, Entman?
Hey, Inman! You found time to come pick out a sword too?
Tianxi Lian said it's about the roots of Hongshan Swordmasters.
Exactly. That's why I invited the Enmin here. You know what? Recently, we've discovered the long-lost Sword Vault Dale.
Sword Vault Dale? The one that the storytellers are
NPCs in
always
this
going on
list.
about?
This cutscene list. Sword Vault Dale.
Tales say the twin heroes of Yan brought the Demon Slayer from Terra. They buried it here and retired for good.
That sounds wildly exaggerated. But I suppose there's a grain of truth in there. The site may hide something we've always dreamed of. Yanni's tech relics. People say it's connected to the origins of our Bureau of Swordmasters.
Yan.
If that's the case, then it could be traced back to a time near the Terrans' first arrival on Talos 2.
Exactly. Back then, the Yanni's Ministry
some crazy
of
info
Lights and
around
Ministry
here.
of Works built a secret vault. Word is, it stores backup blueprints of various machines for future generations of Talos 2 explorers.
Oh, that's why you said it's connected to the roots of the Bureau. We're talking about ancestral
Good luck, bro. I'll go.
treasure.
Alrighty, Dark Mask. Have a great day, gamer. What happened next? Why did it become a long-lost site? I do think, story-wise, I'm obviously not some expert in Arknight's lore, but I think it's interesting that we're going seeing what potential like much older technology looks like, because at least everything hinted recently has been like, oh, this is like, they'll be like, oh, this is some old tech, and it's like, oh yeah, this is from 8 years ago, which makes total sense, because if you look at something 8 years old now, like in our modern world, I mean, you will look at that and be like, oh, that's kind of old. So depending on what it is, obviously, so like if it's an 8-year-old car, people might be less likely to be like, oh, that's old. But if it's like a phone or something like that, then definitely will.
After the
More
Anglo
recent
War broke
creations.
out, the site got buried by the Blight. Relevant records were also lost in the chaos. But my mentor always knew the general location and entrusted me to rediscover it. That's why I requested my Wuling transfer in the first place.
So it's in Wuling?
Well, I searched high and low and found nothing. Until recently, when the Blight Tide receded, I realized it's right in the dale southeast of Qingbo Stockade. But right now, I have a lot on my plate. Fang Yi reminded me that maybe I could ask you for help.
Okay, so we're being sent to go and look at information. Sounds like my job. Huh? Just going out, discovering shit. Seems fun.
I'm coming too. Even if we don't find the Demon Slayer, there might be other awesome blades and secret manuals.
Knowing Chen's around makes me feel more at ease. I need to stay in the city for now. Chen, our Endman's safety is in your hands.
Don't worry. With me
Just be
around,
ready for
this
something.
will be a relaxing stroll for our Endman.
Wonderful. Oh,
Make sure no spoilers
we
happen.
also got recent reports of treasure thieves who specifically target ancestral relics. I've sent my apprentice Lin Hu to guard the Dale's entrance.
Got it. If anyone dares lay a hand on our ancient treasure, they'll get a taste of my blade. Endman, let's head out.
Let me see. Interesting. Oh, so we go to the stockade? Oh, okay. Oh. What? Why is it? Oh. Oh, that's cool. Huh. So it's an area south of the stockade. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay, so something I've seen that's interesting is apparently
You're better
people
for
run
teammates.
her with, instead of Li Feng, they'd run her with
Leading us up
Ardelia,
yourself?
so I'm gonna do that.
Not bad.
I also edit the order to be this. So I'll run that.
I've readied the prospecting tools, Professor. We can set off anytime.
That should also make my life a bit easier, because Pog and Ardelia are both quite high level. Something surprising is interesting.
I see a worthy opponent.
Okay. It's the stockaders. And who? Okay, what's up?
Hi.
Delia's just very comfy with the healing that can make some bigger bursts with her susceptibility from her talent. Fair enough. Oh, I fucking missed his first line of dialogue because I didn't realize he wouldn't speak. Alright. Legendary Swordville Dale, here we come. Oh, by the way, before I got here, a few unknown individuals had already forced their way in. Things inside are complicated and there's radio interference. Please be extra careful. Boss, what's the game name? This is Arc Knight's Enfield. And our teams have some better supportive options? True. I would take this. Might be useful for dealing with obstacles in your path. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty, once you figure out what's going on inside, we'll let you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave it in your hands. Sorry, interesting. Yeah, definitely avoid spoiling. I'm very much an individual who enjoys experiencing lore and stuff,
Look at
so...
these. Seems like someone rushed in as soon as the Blight Tide receded. rations and supplies.
For a beast cage, why is it here? Perhaps someone wants to hunt a beast. Okay, so someone came in here to hunt a beast, I assume. Best. Nice. New area does mean new loot, which does mean more stuff. So what was the pull count for Mifu? So the thing with Mifu is it's kind of complicated because I had already almost hit pity for my 6-star. So all I did was get to the pity and then win the 50-50.
Don't step on it.
Jax. Banana peels. Oh, that's kind of funny. Okay. Right. It's your night. Okay, same. Yeah, like, I didn't, like, get her early in the sense of, oh, I got her, like, super early in, like, 2 pulls or something. But I hit my you know, 50-50, and then I got her. So, in a sense, I got her in, like, an average amount of pulls. But just won the 50-50, which was nice. I got the Leak Lady again on the 6th account. See, that, I would have appreciated that. I would have liked to get another Leak Lady. Not because Leak Lady is bad, but because I like her, and I plan on using her forever. So... What the fuck? Oh. Let's follow these butterflies. The music in this area is very chill, but also kind of like cuts out into quiet. Which makes me feel slightly unsettled, because most of the areas it's like very consistent music. I don't know if that's intentional. But the way that the music in this area just very slightly cuts to silence. Oh, that's really funny. That's actually amazing. That's fucking great. No 50k gone in my in-game life savings. See, my lucky thing was I had hit that point on the last banner, and as such was fine. Okay, so
Pathetic.
Do not resist.
that's fucking hilarious.
Let's rumble. It's your teeth.
I will say, this lady is doing no fucking damage whatsoever.
That's your command.
Yay!
Do not resist.
And it's probably because I don't have any fucking shit to build up. I have plenty of materials, but it's more like I have the sanity and everything, but it's also like, oh yes, do I want to do the thing?
Let's rumble. End of the line.
I guess in a way it'll probably just put me back where I am now, right? If I just do that real quick.
Do not resist.
Yeah, let's do that real quick. Oh. Okay,
These
so a
are
little cutscene.
rock howlers, wild cousins of cloud beasts.
Interesting.
JS flagged them as a new subspecies.
They seem pretty sly.
Something's not right. Rock howlers are usually shy and hardly start fights. But those were out for blood.
Maybe something attacked them? There were people trying to get here for beasts. So, the people who brought the cage here might have been, might either have tried or have successfully captured some rock howlers and made them aggressive. That's my first thought. You think they've changed?
Yeah. Feels like some weird energy in this dale is pushing them into a frenzy.
Ooh. That could be a thing too. If there's something in the dale that's doing that, then maybe they're trying to capture one or two of them to try and figure out.
Hello?
What's up?
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
What's up?
Okay, who's this?
Ah, hey, tell us. Someone picked up. I'm Walton. I need help.
Where are you? What's happening on your side?
How should I describe this? Are you at the Ancient Sword Steelies?
ancient sword steelies? What's that?
You missed them, but they're super obvious. Listen, just make sure you follow the. Oh, hey, whoa!
Okay, so we know there's a guy out here. Hopefully.
Signal's dead.
Okay. No, we're staying in the same spot. Guess the Walton is with those who forced their way in. Guess this
Oh
Walton.
no. Is he getting attacked by frenzied rock howlers? We need to find him.
That's an interesting. What is that?
You saw something?
Yeah, it was like a red rock howler. Red shadow just jumped right past.
A red shadow? This Dale is getting weirder by the sec.
Very interesting. Time to find the answers for ourselves.
Yeah, we're Team Enman. We'll figure this out.
I like this area. I like the way that we're like inside of this like ravine kind of thing. But here, so I have a feeling. I mean, it's not like I. What's happening to that? Oh, never mind. Okay. It's just dope for some reason. So I hit it yesterday. Oh, maybe it's because the day before yesterday? I'm not sure. Because I know I got messed up recently because I wasn't able to play at all in like the morning or doing like work stuff. And then I went to get on later and they'd already done the update. And they were already doing the update, so I couldn't get on again. Alright, so we're gonna real quick.
We're Battleforge teammates, right?
Yeah, we're absolutely going to just burn through some
Give
of
me
our.
the front row this time. I want to be the first out of the
Not
door.
with this team though. Huh? Seems like everything is running good for now, so my only hope is that it continues to. Alright.
I like being busy, actually.
I feel like most people like being busy. They just like
safe,
being busy with
I'll
things
leave
they
that
like to
side
do.
you.
Perfect.
At least in my experience. I really like being busy though. I like almost always doing something or doing multiple things even.
Oh wait, cozy up with
I might have fucked that up, but it's fine.
Commence Sail 7 and not
A burst of storm, a birth of life.
watch it. Don't get hurt.
Like a flash, it struck.
Perfect.
To serenity they shall return.
Bye.
Go. Then let's do another one. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna not need more of those anyway later.
I'll leave that side to you.
True knowledge is born of practice. Unwitting futile struggle.
You can't escape this.
Might of the land.
A hush of thunder, a streak of rain.
Sterilize this area.
I will say, this team and I think my Avon team are just insane. My Lavatine team is good,
Pray that the land.
but
accepts
I
you
think
all.
I play her worse is my problem. Because she's pure melee. So I hyper focus on like, or I just really tunnel vision. I think tunnel vision is a better word. I guess hyper focus and tunnel vision are basically the same fucking thing, aren't they? Just hyper focus is used in other contexts. But I tunnel vision on trying to hit the like right rotation, and I just eat shit, which is very,
Leading a crew's
very
night
fun.
and day from going solo.
Okay.
You know what I mean, right? You've got people to manage, missions to juggle. It's just not as clean and slick as kicking ass yourself.
What's
Hit us.
this?
Some Chen gaming.
We're Battleforge teammates,
Guess I'll do this.
right?
What is her main stone? So she wants strength and will, and obviously she's a physic. What game is this? This is Argonite Enfield. Lava will probably get an insane upgrade with Camille. I agree, but it also depends on his signature. Super Depends on his signature. But yes, this is Arknight's Enfield. So, Camille could be really good, or he could be about the same as Akakuri. And there might be not a, like, huge difference between the two of them. At least from what I can tell.
Are these
If
for
I
my
can
safety
say whatever.
or my opponent's?
Right out. Bone crack. This is what Li Feng would have been wearing, but I'm lazy, so I don't feel like crafting a whole set when I'm just gonna have to do something for it later. Oh, Li Mao. Alright.
Did you just call me? Are you looking for my company? Be it for foes or guests, we prepare fully before stepping forth.
Okay. So
We're
make things
better
ways, you know what I mean?
teammates,
It's not NT,
right?
I play NT. Yeah, I just said it's Arknight's Enfield.
Let's go.
Over here, Edmund! Well, turns out I'm great
It's
at
a
something
game I
other than
play
martial arts.
alongside.
I just can't help but end up as your best operator. Oh, your flattery is making me blush already. Keep it coming, though. With practice comes enlightenment of the Swordmancer's art.
If you haven't noticed, I have an absurd amount of materials. So, I do not mind in the slightest doing some preliminary leveling.
I figure out some new tricks. When do I get to use them?
Even with the purple mats. Because the purple mats are somewhat more limited, but...
Let's go over the battle. Remissness and negligence pose the deadliest threat on the battlefield.
Okay. Hog's the only one to be a little bit careful with, because I remember something about its skills, but I don't remember. So I'm just going to be careful with it and not do that yet. Okay. So I got this. Chen, I believe she is quite good with... Isn't she also a user of Sundering? Or is she good with one of the 6 stars? Let's see. Let me see what's up. It's Arknight's Enfield, and it's kind of shocking to see a Gacha player not knowing about this game, by the way. Not really. This game's a little bit more niche than one might think. I mean, it's niche in the sense that it was really big when it came out, and then once people started to like see what was up with it, and started to see like pretty much how the game was played.
Wow, this is pretty sleek.
They didn't really like the
use
setup of the
standard
factory and
issue
stuff.
weaponry to unleash a healthy dose of
Yes, so
whoop-ass.
this is apparently a good stat stick that's just as good as Grand Vision. So I don't need to worry about Grand Vision. Just gonna chuck this on her. And get up to level 16 then. There. Well, to be honest, I could probably just hit that super easily. Like, yeah. All right. Use. There we go. Yeah, I do find that interesting though. Whenever someone comes in, they're like, "Oh, like, you know, what game is this?" I always do wonder. Pog's name? How do any of you know how? Like, is it Pogranishki? Ishik? Would it be Pogranishnik? Ishnik? I'm not 100% sure. I just call him Pog because I have no idea how to say his name properly, and I don't want to butcher it every time I say it. I know you're supposed to say the words in like a certain way that, at least to me, it sounds like you say it in like chunks almost, but you know. I just know NTE thanks to a Facebook ad and installed and loved it. Yeah, totally fair. And I imagine like that would probably be how you would get to where I am with it, right? Oh no, he doesn't use Sundering at all. He uses Fortmaker. You see, it's fine. I may have used the completely wrong weapon with him, but
One
hey.
must learn to wield violence, not for good nor malice, but for the sake of survival.
Any of these crazy good? Oh. In fact, why am I all the way down there instead of all? There we go. Okay. That's quite a bit better. And thank you for the follow, Renzo. Are you done with the new map? I am not even close to done with the new map. I've Agranichnik. Gotcha. Agranichnik. 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 I'll have to practice that later on my own. Because I can't fucking speak. It's fine. It's fine.
The howling is coming from all sides.
Agranichnik.
Like the whole dale is
All right.
crawling with rock howlers. My turn!
Knuckle up! Breaks your teeth! Stand down!
Mind, present.
Okay.
Do not
Now this team is going much better. But yes, I've started the new map right now, and I'm basically just making my way through while discovering stuff. This looks like an invisible wall. Is it this guy? Is it this one? Normally the invisible wall normally that points in the direction of the invisible wall. But just in case. Okay, so instead I'll go to the other side. Here? Yeah, cool. Cool. Alright. Oh, I almost forgot you. My little readable.
If you ask me,
Oh,
you're
it's an
just
audio.
seeing things.
Impossible. Believe me, I'm not lying. I saw it with my own eyes.
Saw what? A burden beast flying or an Originium slug singing to you? You must have eaten the wrong shrooms.
That sounds
or
fucking horrible.
something.
It's a monster. A giant beast. I'm telling you, believe me.
Yeah, I believe you. Hey, you know what? I'm actually Wuling's Viceroy Tianxia.
Hey, over there. What's that?
That looks like a...
Oh, it's coming. Run! Get out of here!
Quick! Over here!
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little rough. Okay. So they did a thing. I wish I could make that notification never appear again. I wish I could just turn it off. Let's see what's up with you. That's interesting.
Wow. These Yanni's ruins have to be over a century old.
Oh, I see it.
Why do
I see
they
it.
look so familiar?
Yeah, this area is so fucking cool. Like walking
They
through this
look
ravine.
just like the sword pels back at the Bureau of Swordmancers. Xiao Wu was right.
I forgot you can't climb. I do like, personally, that you can't, like, I know I forget about it every so often, but I like that you can't climb in this game because of the fact that you can do so much other stuff. Because even though I think some of these characters might be able to, like, scale a cliff, and maybe they could add, like, a passive effect where specific characters can do that or something. Or, like, you know, Chen, because she's, like, so martial arts obsessed. Maybe if they had a 6-star version of her and she has, like, a fun little effect where she can walk up the side of a cliff. That would be cool. But, I like that you can't get around how you normally would in an open world gacha game because it opens up stuff with like all the factory And it's like, hey, if you want to have this like little quality of life thing, it's not going to be behind a paywall or anything, or behind, you know, a specific character by necessity. You're just going to want to interact with the factory system a little bit. I think that's cool.
A sealed door. Enman, can you open it? These mechanism pillars. I bet they can open that door.
Yeah, you probably have to
but the
bomb that
track is
thing and
blocked
then
by a
put...
rock.
Okay, so this is a new puzzle system. Yeah. I do not need a tutorial for that one. That one you can just tell by looking at it. Oh, I can't even do that. Oh. Oh, there's a little air thing here. Nope, wrong button. I believe we didn't get any new factory stuff, right? This patch? The ziplines are genuinely the best addition to the game that works so well as incentive to both explore and mess with the factory. 100%. And the fact that different ziplines require, like, the different materials, so you can have, like, entry-level ziplines and not so entry-level ziplines is really cool. Okay.
Unlike the Blight and Rifts, Orleans aren't that dangerous.
Because you can set up the pylons to start, and then once you get the towers, it's like, okay, now I can have, like, a permanent setup that isn't just me trying to get place to place haphazardly. You're gonna have to go fucking elsewhere. You're gonna need to go super elsewhere. You're gonna go right there. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna at you the second that guy starts moving. Cool. This one's actually a kind of easy frog puzzle, so it'll probably just be a blue. Yeah. It's the funny thing where, like, I've hoped for harder puzzles. Well, it is what it is. Because I want that stuff. Unfortunately, I couldn't get Mifu. I want the guy more and only do 40 pulls. That's totally fair. I got her, welcome in Divine, by the way. I got her because I was already super close to my 6-star 50-50 pity. And I just won the 50-50. That's literally all it was. I'm saving enough to, like, actually guarantee Camille. I refuse to walk away from Camille's banner without him. Straight up. Regardless of who's coming out after him. Like, if I get him early, then, like, sick. You know what I mean? But if I don't, then it is what it is. Oh, is that supposed to be climbed over? Yeah, it looks like there's a stepping stone thing. Might actually set up a zipline tower over there. Same, replacing Akakuri for Camille. Yeah, I'm doing that even if he's only a side grade. Because I know Thermite Cutter is so insanely strong that, like, there's genuinely a world in which Akakuri is actually, like, a side grade for Camille. Despite being a 4-star, just because she can use it. But it's Camille. The dude looks sick. Him and my Lavatane team, aw. Chef's kiss, it'll be wonderful. I will have all of the eye candy in that team, because I'll have Lavatane, I'll have either Ardelia or Gilberta, which both of them are very cute. I'll have Wolfguard, and I'll have Camille. That's literally what the team will be. If I'm really feeling like dealing only damage, then I can put in Antle instead of Wolfguard. It's like, alright, nice.
That's it! The mechanism pillars are reacting!
Oh, okay. Yes, so far I like that with Enfield a lot. The guys and the girls both look like really good. That's another thing I like with NTE.
This couldn't stop you.
Because with NTE, I know people call Chaos basic and stuff, but I really like how he looks personally. I mean, like, there's a lot of gacha characters in these games where they have outfits that look reminiscent of other factions. So I'm not going to be upsetty spaghetti about him looking kind of like a gang member. Thermite Cutter is such a stupid weapon. I don't know how that thing made it past testing, to be honest. They probably just didn't... They probably tested it, but did not test it in the environments that made it, like, blow up the way that it did. That can be my only assumption. Oh, your boy forgot something rather important, gamers. I promised to do polls. I need to do standard polls too. Let's do a couple of standard polls. Okay. Boom.
And
just to get them out of the way. Because I try to do only polls live. I never pull off stream because to me, it's more fun if I pull live. This was a question that I asked at the start of when I started streaming gacha games. Whether people want to do that, but yeah. I feel like Zhuang won't be power crept for some time. Zhuang will not be power crept for a while. In fact, to be honest, from what I can tell, these devs are really good about not power creeping, period.
Ancient sword steelies that Walton mentioned.
I think they much prefer adding variety. Holy shit, this zone looks so fucking cool, by the way.
They look like chains.
If it were not for the fact that I have my UID and stuff in the bottom of my screen, that would be absolute screenshot material.
Let's go to the closest sword steely first. Oh, this whole place is shaking. That roar came from the depths.
Oh yeah, that took off fucking chunks of the side of the clip. Oh, these ones are acting more normal. They're fucking off. They're running. Huh. Okay. Submitting Arlen. I'm one off of getting another level, which is quite good. I like that they added two. Ever has a good history of managing power creep and Arcanites, kinda. From what I can tell, it seems like they're good about, at the very least, not making characters useless. Like, regardless of how they are with power creep, period, of like, you know, I've heard that there are definitely overpowered characters at times, and over the years, you're going to have a little bit of power creep. But for me, when I think of power creep as a problem, I think of, I'm gonna fucking say it, I think of Honkai Star Rail, where I can play the game, pull the best team in the game, stop playing for 2 months, and now my team is like tier 2. And it's like, okay, cool. It makes me not want to play the game, because I don't play games like that in all the time. I like to play them when there's like story content or new releases. So it really takes me out when it's like, okay, so yeah, fuck you for not pulling all of the best characters all of the time.
Chainsaw Stockaders. They even got a camp going.
It also makes it so the free 5 stars they give you don't feel as good because they get power crept. There's still a lot of power creep, but the power creep basically just gives more accessibility options to let casuals breeze through content, but the older social rarities are still more useful. Exactly. That, for me, that's an ideal situation. I think just adding more side grades and variety to build crafting is totally fine. You don't have to add things that are consistently, like, numbers-wise stronger. I wanted Mifu because from where we first entered Wuling, she looked cool. She did look cool. I did want her. I just did not want her as much as Camille. And I thought her animations also looked super sick. Also, look, I'm gonna... I'm screenshotting that face. Okay, that's really good. That's very funny. I have now screenshotted that face. What should I call that? Isn't that just Chen pogging? It's just a Chen pog. It's fine. How did they get in?
I bet they came through that opening near the gate. But now they're completely trapped in here.
Great. Can we ask them to lead the way? Great, we can ask them to lead the way.
True. Tong Tong treats us as fam. They'll definitely agree to help.
I feel like they will, but who knows?
Hey.
Oh, they look like enemies.
It's those Woolingers! How dare you come here! Blood for Big Bro!
Okay, wrong faction.
Whoa. Skipping to the fight already.
Take that!
Help too! Leave it to me! My turn!
Nice.
End of the fight! Surrender now!
Leave it to me! You're fighting me!
Brilliant strategy.
End of the fight!
At your command.
Stand down! Stand
Yeah, I don't mind going through the fights a little bit slower when I get to look at that, if I'm being honest. Because here's the thing. I've said it before. I said it with Feng Yi. One of my favorite archetypes, especially in gacha games, or I should say games that are styled like anime. I forgot, does pity carry over in Arcanine Stampede? No. Only the 6-star pity. The 6-star pity carries over, but the guarantee does not. But I really like Woman with Big Sword. It's like one of my favorite things, period. Whenever I play a game that allows me to play Woman with Big Sword, oh, that's actually sick. Wait a second. Oh, that's fucking sick. I'm sorry, that's cool as shit. Is her signature usable for other characters? No idea. I don't have her signature, I'm using it, Exemplar. Which is her free-to-play option. Note from a Stockade resident. This is one blighted place, and those beasts are mighty fierce, but we must be here. They murked Big Bro Ron. We got to avenge him. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like that's the right area to go. So I'm gonna go this way. Woman with big sword that can beat you half to death are so perfect we need more. Exactly.
Stay alert. The enemy there is
See, knowing
strong.
they can but won't is ideal.
It's light unleashed.
See this? Let me give it a go. This will.
By the way, I love this year's games. Same. Yeah, a lot of games this year are pretty sick. Especially like I watched the Summer Games Fest. I don't stream that kind of stuff because I imagine y'all probably have like creators you'd rather watch it with. But and obviously I watch it with creators as well. I'll just be lurking or hanging around in chat or whatever. And I watched it and it was pretty sick, in my opinion. The state of play was pretty good too. Though the state of play had a lot more things in it that I just wasn't very interested in. Though I saw, what is it, Lao Fei? That looked cool. I like Wolverine a lot, but unfortunately I don't really like the game. It just looks, I don't know, the blood in it looks really weird. In my day when Celebrate had an active element. True, yeah. What did they call it? Blood Rain? That one looked actually really sick. So I haven't played the original Stellar Blade, but I know that Shift Up made it.
At my command.
And I've played Nikkei, which they also make.
Don't go too far, Mr. Dollar.
Which that game is one of those where it's like, oh, it looks one way, but really the story makes it feel very different from how it visually looks.
Much better.
Oh, this is a whole end game boss for me. Look at the way this guy takes damage, or rather, look at the way he doesn't.
Leave it to me. You're fighting me.
Stand down.
Here we go. Cast off as cast.
Have you done the character quest? I've not done Mifu's character quest yet. I'm doing it after the area quest.
Let me give it a go. This will. Incredible move.
Another chance. You're fighting me.
Please help.
I accidentally did it first. Fair enough.
Stand down. And don't
I would have done it first without realizing there was even an area quest if I wasn't directly told by chat, hey, have you done the area quest first? Which I find really funny.
A little too close.
Because I thought we were only getting
Every victory bears its
character
price.
quests. They didn't say
Hold
anything,
dear what
at
you've
least
learned, but don't forget what we've paid.
from what I remember, they didn't say anything about a new area. So I really like, so in retrospect, I really like the new
Strategic
1.3
reserves like these can shift the tide of battle.
preview. Because I liked that they didn't spoil nearly as much this time. In 1.2, they kind of spoiled a bunch of stuff in the preview, which pissed me off. Because it's like, I want to watch the preview because I want to know what's up, but I don't want to be spoiled on story stuff by the preview. You know what I mean? Camilla's gonna be Lavatine's Abyss. This entirely depends. I guess Eve might just be a cameo, or is it just a concept trailer? It seems like she's probably gonna be a cameo. They showed an area in the preview. I know they showed it, but they didn't like talk about the story or anything, from what I remember. So I didn't know it was its own story quest. I thought it was part of the character quests. Oh shit. But yeah, so I like that they didn't say as much this time. I thought that was cool. Is this the crafting recipe for the new stuff? The current... I know the new stuff is supposed to not use... Oh, well, you're fucking sick. Okay, so what is the vibe here? Strength and will, that's exactly what she wants. What about this? Okay, so this is all for her. Yeah, cool. Cool, okay. Yep, I'll take it. I will take it. Is there any strength and will stuff that's here that is going to be good for her? Just want to make 100% sure. Cool, alright.
Time for a real brawl.
So her best is this.
Are these for my safety?
There's ledge.
Or my opponent's?
Street Fighter? The Street Fighter stuff I thought was cool too. They had Tifa shown up, which I thought was pretty sick. They had a lot of Final Fantasy stuff. Now I realize that.
A blade unsheathed, its light unleashed.
Engage.
Do you give it a glasso? Now they're getting my turn.
Yeah, mine too. Percent.
I don't remember what her ult does. Oh yeah, it advances her combo, and then it also does a fuck ton of damage too.
No escape.
Mine to end.
Damn, crushed does nice damage. Okay. People seem to hate God of War Lafay. I don't think they do. I think a very vocal, small minority on the internet hates God of War Lafay. It's getting way more positive reception from people who aren't complaining about it. That makes sense. Like, from people who aren't actively voicing their opinions, it's getting way more positive reception. And it's because they spent 2 games hyping up Faye. Like, they literally, throughout the entire of the 2 new God of War games, which are the most popular ones, by the way, they are more popular than the old trilogy. I've played the old trilogy. I watched the other 2 because I don't play PlayStation anymore. It's the same guys who hated the new Kratos, which people love the new Kratos because he has actual character development. You know what I mean? Like, the new Kratos feels like a much better character, even though I liked the old God of War games because I liked, like, cutting shit up. And, you know, like, I liked the hack and slash, like, just go through and you know, run through everything. But yeah. Kratos outright implied at the end of the second game that he wasn't, you know, he needs to chill out a bit. He's having, he needs to calm down. What game is this? This is Ark Knight's Enfield. Also, this has crates filled with chisels, picks, axes, and all sorts of tools, even strange ones. The stockaders seem to know about the local secrets and have prepared tools to conduct their own exploration. Okay, so the stockaders are aware of what's going on. I like that I can find clues for more information. Note from a stockade resident. Man who built all this stone stuff, they look super old. Didn't see no awesome loot or weapons, just plenty of murder beasts. Thanks, you're welcome. Sort of Legends of the School, can't wait for more news on that. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool reveals that happened, which I think is sick. I think that's really cool. Though, I will say, as a Destiny 2 player, I really liked seeing Destiny 3 fill the entire chat for the entire stream and hours before and after. That was just something that I was like, oh, that's actually sick. Okay. People who don't have anything to complain about don't find as much reason to make their voice known. For most things, you'll hear proportionally much more negative than positive. Exactly, yeah. People who feel negatively about something are much more biased towards voicing their opinions vocally. That's why you always hear, like, it's a vocal minority. Most of the time when you hear people complaining about something, it is a vocal minority. If it's big enough for you to hear about the complaints. Though, there are times when the vocal minority is a majority. They're voicing the opinions of a majority. Even if they themselves are a minority as, you know, being vocal and all. Okay, so there's this. I assume this will be a chest. How do you transport zircon effluent from the test area? Using conduits. You just need to use conduits. Like any other liquid. Oh, she uses her gauntlet for the plummet. That's cool. yeah, no, you can transport it. You just use conduits. You chain conduits together. So you send one conduit to an, you put a conduit intake and then you outtake it to another conduit intake. And then keep going all the way. Yeah, I was asking more efficient ways. That is it. That's it. That's the efficient way. There is not a more efficient way than that. There's no other way to transport liquid like that. Unfortunately.
I see a worthy opponent.
At the very least, once you set it up once, it basically works for any liquid. Because all you have to do to change the liquid is change intake, outtake. Most efficient ways to run 500 pipes instead. Absolutely, for sure.
Don't leave it to me. You're fighting
Fight C, Vatako!
Cleave now, as
Don't go too
You think a polearm would be Camille's secure? I'm not sure. The battle pass? Probably, yeah. That'll probably be their free-to-play best for.
Everyone's chipping in.
But we'll. I mean, I don't know. We have some interesting polearms. They might have another one, but I can't think of any that are as good as Thermite Cutter at least. So it'll depend.
What a tough one.
Okay, I'm doing more damage now that I'm more aware of how these different characters work together. Because pretty much everyone in this team can buff Crush. Which, once Mifu gets going with that, she does actually a pretty decent amount of damage. Anti-mod? No. No, Yorha. This is Arcanite's Enfield. It's a pretty cool game. It's fun. Look, you have this woman. Cool woman. Cool, calm, collected woman. Who looks annoyed at things. Isn't this appealing to the gacha gamer? Oh, okay, that's her look animation. That was actually really cute. What's up? What's up, Duelbitter? What's up, Duel? I actually play it too. Oh, Lamau. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Mifu always looks annoyed. She does, but when you look at her like that, she actually that blush was very, very cute. I won't lie. That might be like the biggest like difference in their behavior that I've seen. Because usually the ones who look like cold and annoyed in this game act cold and annoyed when you look at them like that. But her blushing and like smiling while still looking like she's trying to pretend to be annoyed, that was actually really cute. From a Stockade resident, my fam say we'll build a new Jingbo here. We'll get stronger and conquer the old one. Yeah, dream on. The entire place shakes like crazy every 2 or 3 days. I'd count myself lucky if I survive. Conquer the old Stockade? How's your Enfield doing? It's doing quite well. I really like the new area. I haven't done the character quests yet, but I'm exploring the new area with Mifu because I got her quite early. Okay, so yeah, I have to go around.
Road's blocked, and Walton's nowhere to be found. Let's check the mechanism pillars nearby. This mechanism
love
is
tomboy
way
baddies?
harder
Yes, we
than the
do.
one at the door. We got all these.
Oh, you
rocks to
teleported
clear
my
out.
ass, huh? Oh, because there's... Oh, well, heh. Fuck you. I have eyes, bitch ass. Oh, damn it. I have no backpack. That's gonna be rough. Ufu did not love me in her banner. Yeah, I had a 50-50 waiting, and, you know, she wanted to come home, so she came home. I'm gonna run the other way. Because I assume this is going in a circle. Oh, never mind. It just stopped. Okay.
Shiny. Oh, this is the actual size of Aureline.
Yes. Okay. Anything crazy in here? No? What the fuck is the point of this room then? What? Oh, is this connected to something else? Yeah, it looks like this is connected to something else. Maybe I'm supposed to come in here later. But yeah, I will say, I'm not at all upset about getting her. I was gonna like just deal with the fact that I wasn't going to get her. and then save up for Camille. But look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Fucking cool as shit. Even though I spent all my saved gems and lost every 50-50, I still love her. As you should. As you should. Okay, there's a wall in there. How do I get in there? Ah, smart. Okay, I forgot. The glowy doesn't go away until you've opened the wall. So there was actually 2 here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like this area. So I believe.
Used to think they were ghosts. I only learned they're called Orleans after coming to Wuling.
Lost my first 50 on Mifu's banner to Zhang Fangyi, which I think was very fitting. Yeah, that's also one you can't really complain about, because Fangyi's really good. And if you don't already have her, then it's like, alright, great. Wonderful character. Okay, so I have a way to walk around. Oh, this just gets me back. Okay, I was wondering if there's gonna be a new area over here. I don't really remember if I fully went through this place, so let me just go back through it real quick. Did there. There. I did go through there. This is the spot where I... Yeah, okay. Nice. This is another spot where I can leave. Cool. I like the little hidden areas in this zone so far. Oh, I need to get to that SOS though. How do I get there? Is it the other direction? Yeah, it is. I just went one way and then didn't go back. Already had her, but it was a better alternative to getting potential 7 Rossi. Well, actually, potential 7 Rossi I think would have given you a ton of rebate currency. So, who knows? Now I'm one potential closer to being able to display that potential 4 art in Dijon. Nice. I've been testing teams so many with her. She's so strong. She feels very, very nice. Her crush does a ton of damage. I don't need your tip. I'm looking at it because I'm talking to chat, Edmund. So based on what I understand about this, it's probably going to be... Yeah, this... Is it just me, or have these gotten easier? I feel like the ones in the first zone were harder. Maybe because they had more time to make a ton of them, and so some of them were bound to be more difficult because there was a lot. But the ones recently have been very, very easy. Ooh, zone. Chest. Chest? How can I get in there? Oh, that's... Okay. Yeah, so far, I was mentioned to use Li Fang, Pog, and Chen, and that was decent, but I had 2 low level of characters, so I leveled them up a little bit. So now the team has mostly 80s, and then Chen is a 60.
What?
Oh, Chen can be an 82. Lamau.
So
I just forgot to level her up.
And follow up with this.
Yeah, I've got some good stuff going on.
Let's go over
I
the
should
battle
level up
plan
Pog's
once more,
weapon.
shall we?
He deserves it. Warpmaker's also quite good, if I remember correctly. So I don't see why I shouldn't. What game is this? This is Arknight's Enfield. Gotcha game curse of not being allowed to have actually difficult puzzles during non-optional stuff. I know, it's kind of rough. I love games that have different difficulties for that. For like puzzles. I really like it, personally. That's actually one thing I like in Nikkei. They have events where like the quote-unquote required rewards are really easy to get, but you can do hard mode versions of puzzle games and get way more shit, but it's also harder to figure out. Which is very funny, because you look at the game and you're like, oh, this must be Gunnar game. And it's like, no, it actually has like a pretty cool story and has pretty awesome puzzles. Well, excuse me? What are the things that make it stand out? It has factory gameplay. So it works kind of like you have like a mini factory sim in your gacha game. And because of that, you can put fucking mortars in the world. that will rain down fiery hell on your enemies. So you can actually put weapons out in the world that will fight for you and will help you farm things like outside domains and stuff. Outdoors domains for like farming for gear rolls and all that. Well, not, you know, farming for a specific type of gear roll. The gear is also, the normal gear is crafted. So you don't have to have the RNG of making sure you get the right substats. You literally just craft the gear, craft more of the same kind of gear to upgrade it using your factory, and then you're good. Okay, so let me push you off into this corner.
What the heck? The runes vanish whenever the noise hits.
Okay, I've got you. I've got you. I know what's up. I love fixed gear, feels way better than RNG gear, same. Oh, I forgot there's a line literally right there. Is it open world like Genshin or NT? Yes, it is open world. And there's a lot of zones too. You go here.
Nice.
Here.
Just one more to go.
Yep, there you go. It feels staying closer to the older gacha model where upgrades are guaranteed but resource heavy instead of RNG but potentially fast is such a blessing. I like it. Did you see the drip for Shinku and Uroi? Yes, I did. And they both look absolutely fucking crazy and they're making me think to myself, do I really want chaos? Essence RNG pool is also small. Yeah, the Essence RNG is very easy to get. Literally, once you get one Essence that has the right 3 stats, you're fucking good. Because you can just put everything else in by using, by farming more, and then you upgrade it.
The sword
So it's really easy.
are being pulled up from the bottom of the dale. Looks like the energy down there is getting weaker.
Interesting.
Oh, I see. These steelies act as the keys to the lock, protecting whatever's buried in that dale.
Some super weapon of your own, perhaps?
Well,
Yeah, Shinku and Aroi both look great. I should probably show that to people, shouldn't I? A lot of my viewers might not have seen it. I'll make a short on it. Because it's on like their Twitters and stuff.
In 5 cities, truly incredible. If we can revive those ancient wonders, the Angoloi and other rocky crawlies wouldn't stand a chance. Huh? Who's there?
That little red guy just then.
You saw it too. It peeked out from the rock for a sec before bolting again.
Maybe it's connected to what's going on. No wonder. I knew there were eyes on us.
You're right. But what does it want? Now we got stockaders, Walton, and strange noises. None of this adds up.
Well, we're in a totally new area and we
But
don't
like Father
sit
always
around here
says,
at all.
we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. With your command in my blade, we've got this.
Alrighty, Chen.
Alrighty, let's keep moving.
I don't know how I feel about the fact that I said already and then she said already.
Now, did you make all that noise back then?
We kinda tinkered with the sword stealing mechanisms.
I knew it. A direct causal link exists between those contraptions and wildlife activity. Hurry over here quick and follow the red.
What kind of game is Walton playing at?
I see more things to explore. Never mind, that's where I came from. I'm an idiot. It's fine. You're not gonna fly away from me, right? Fuck you. Now the question is, do you go back and forth, or do you try to go forward? You try to go forward, and you get caught. Like a punk-ass bitch. Yeah, I'm dropping Chaos for Shinku for sure. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Is I'm sitting here like, damn, really? I really like Chaos. He looks like, he fights like Dante from Devil May Cry, but also, Why do they have to make both of the the characters who come after him look fucking crazy cool? Aloy I'm not as crazy about, I will say. I liked her older design better. I think her outfit is better on the new design, but her actual, like, character features on the older design I liked more. Hello, what's this game? This is Arknight's Enfield, Archbearer. Better looking than Chaos Return. I mean, yeah, like, I like how Chaos looks. Like, he's a handsome dude, and his outfit is pretty cool. It's just, I don't know, like, yeah, he's also, another problem, he's a hard DPS. Not hard to play, but, like, he's a DPS that cannot be played as a sub DPS, you know what I mean? You can play Lacrimosa as a sub DPS, so if you pull her now, and then she turns out to be worse than another dot DPS later, you can run her as a sub DPS and it's fine. You just have to change up which awakenings you use. But if you try to do that with Chaos, it's not going to work. He only buffs his own damage. And he doesn't apply anything that's beneficial to anyone around him. Based on what they described for his abilities, he genuinely only buffs himself. He's a straight up hard main DPS. Which makes it really hard to be like, oh, okay, yeah, he's a skip then. Yeah, like, unless they change something with how his abilities are going to work compared to what they talked about in the 1.1, he's going to be your main DPS if you use him. He doesn't really have much sub-DPS features. Which would be really cool as long as he's good and stays good, but I don't know if he's going to stay good. I don't know how Hota deals with power creep. Are they bad about it, good about it? Are they, like, in the middle? Genshin cursed all gacha games to have RNG gear and I hate it. Honestly, yeah. I hate RNG gear as well. I prefer just a slow climb. Gus is the guy in NT, right? Yeah, he's the first limited male character. We have plenty of like standard male characters, but he's the first limited one. Which I guess, I mean, they've released like what, 3 characters so far, so it's not a bad ratio at all.
This looks like ancient Yanni's script.
It's not gonna be a fucking 50-50, but. And then you have EXE will be the one. EXE I'm pulling no matter what. Straight up. I'll fucking dedicate a whole team to EXE. Same, yeah. Like, EXE looks so fucking cool, and with that, like, skeletal metal, like, arm thing he's got going on, that's sick. He reminds me of, fuck. I'm trying to remember. There's a Transformers character he reminds me of. But he also reminds me a little bit of Doc Ock, but that's a little bit less, because he only has one. Oh, fuck it. I just clicked that without reading it. It is what it is.
Try to make sense of this.
I think I asked her, like, what do you think? Oh, tablet inscriptions. The nation of Great Yan has gone to... Gamers, this is how you do it. If you're... Sorry, I'm gonna continue a rant I did. Alright? A rant I did on Thursday. Welcome in, Seal, what's up? But, I was playing Neverness to Everness the other day. I played through the story stuff for a bunch of the events around the world, and they would pop text on your screen. They'd give you 3.5 seconds to read it, and if you couldn't read it in time, go fuck yourself. It would just disappear. It wouldn't be there anymore. This is how you do it. You have the text here on the screen. You pause the game around you, darken the screen a bit or blur it, and then you have this big X button. So if I don't want to look at it, I can click this. If I'm done reading it, I can click this. But if I want to sit here and read it and take in the lore, I can enjoy myself and read it. I just wanted to put that out there. That's how you do it. So, tablet inscriptions. The nation of Great Yan has gone to great measures to gather the knowledge contained within. This trove is invaluable. If allowed to spread across the world, every individual will be able to emulate them and usher in an age of order and prosperity. However, the Angloid invasion has laid waste to everything. Measures were taken to safeguard the gathered knowledge for the future. Once the war ends and the swords can be reforged into plowshares, solve these mechanisms, and return the 3 lights to reveal the secret trove. May our posterity witness our work. Put it to good use. carry on our legacy, and live up to the dreams of this great enterprise. No, but then how will you get into the cool flashy fights to inject dopamine into your brain and associate the game with dopamine? I have to get into it by knowing the lore. It's the lore. But yeah, that's cool. So this is here hiding something and protecting it.
Yan left these defensive locks to keep a hidden treasure safe.
Yo, people are fucking unlocking this shit anyway, so let's just go through, unlock it, and take the treasure. The way that I see it, as CEO of Enfield, I've investigated us and found nothing wrong. I think we deserve to own this now.
To open it, we must crack the central mechanism and return the 3 lights.
We've been doing that, right?
Exactly. The remaining 2 steelies probably work the same way. Seems we're fated to be here. Let's not keep the priceless treasure waiting.
Indeed, indeed. We shall not, Chen. Do I see another Arlen? Nice. You son of a bitch. Fuck you. Oh, I have 2 ongoing investigations, by the way. Can I get around you? No, you're going the other way. Let's see. Oh, fuck. Can I run around you?
Unlike the blood
Oh, you stood still. Okay, it's fine.
Orleans aren't that
Yeah, if they
This destruction.
redesign EXE, I riot.
By more than a few earthquakes.
There's no shot that people actually ask for a redesign of this man. What could you even redesign? What are they gonna say? The hand doesn't look cool enough? Like... Yes. My immersion demands that you must give me lore. And all lore must be cool as fuck. Let's go. Give me that chest. So you got little torches.
It's getting even worse. Watch out.
What's up, Katsu? Welcome in. A bunch of little... Hey, one of them's red. Oh!
They're bullying the little red one. We gotta save it, Enman.
Is that the little red one from earlier?
Leave it to me!
Oh boy, she's so fucking good at that. Holy shit. I'm sorry, I know that was normal ads and stuff, but keep in mind she's not built at all. Like, she has some basic ass gear on, a garbage essence that's like purple, and a weapon that's not her signature, and of course none of it's max level. But the way that you just see that happen, that was fucking crazy cool. She sucks everything in, then you can unload with the combos and the skills of your allies to put debuffs and prepare to use Crush. Then she uses Crush after pulling everything in and just nukes all of it. I imagine she's gonna be your physical AoE unit, no? I don't think any of the other physical units have as good of an AoE for damage. Unless I'm misunderstanding. Have I done it right? I think I've done it right. Yeah, I've done it right. Nice. You suck and you... What? Did I say a thing? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. If you were to cut it out of context, I guess it would sound pretty sus, wouldn't it? Alright. Yeah, she's very good for her physical theme. Yeah, for sure. She seems like your physical AoE enabler. Alright, Duel. Alright. It took me a second, but I understood.
The rocks keep tumbling down.
Never used Japan to know his AoE, but I can assure you that Enman does not have anywhere near the same AoE. I tried using Enman once. I didn't even know that Enman had an AoE.
Let's follow the
Like that was how small the AoE is. I didn't even realize it was an AoE. I thought it was a single target attack. Because it would barely hit anything that was even slightly far away. For Endman's AoE to work, you have to stack every enemy on top of each other. So the way I see her is like Lava Team but physical. Kind of, yeah. I mean, not quite, but like in the sense of her usability. I don't think she builds the same way or attacks the same way. Oh, hello. It's you.
So it was them. These annoying troublemakers really know how to run.
Oh, wow.
No sign of the star.
Rossy's a fake physical DPS.
Like
she does like
rock
80% heat
torch.
damage. She also does single target, no? Isn't Rossi like almost like 100% single target damage? Because I think Rossi and Mifu can be used together quite well. From what I read. I just don't have Rossi. And I imagine it's kind of a similar situation to Yvonne and Tong Tong, where Yvonne is really good for single target damage, and Tong Tong is really good for AoE, while also providing some supportive elements, and like crowd control and stuff. And Mifu is really good at AoE, provides crowd control elements, as well as some supportive stuff. You know what I mean? So I feel like Mifu is almost more like the Tong, which that's kind of cute if you think about it. So Mifu is kind of like the Tong Tong to Rossi. At least from what I understand. I don't think they're like you have to use them together though, so it's not as much of a connection. Because for Yvonne and Tong Tong, you kind of have to use them together for the best possible cryo team. What game is that? Enfield? Yes, this is Arknight's Enfield.
A blade unsheathed, it's light unleashed. Leave it to me. My turn.
At your command.
Crushed.
Be gentle.
Rossi has mild AoE on the final slash and the ult, and you typically pair her with Gibby, so she gets trash knobs well enough. But yeah, Pales can be through. Yeah, so I imagine using them together would be quite nice.
Just leave it to me. You're fighting me.
We've done
To
it.
cover all your bases.
Hope you're not tired, Mr. Darling.
Plus, you want to run a
pretty
Crush
well,
unit
sir.
with a Rossi team anyway, right? Because you normally run Endman for Crush with Rossi. So if you replace your Endman with Mifu, well now you have a Crush unit who also has a much stronger AoE
Save
for
me!
grouping.
Something's setting off the local wildlife. They're gonna tear me to pieces.
Where are you?
Hurry! Before they break all my bones.
I feel like I'm walking into a trap, but who knows?
Help! Help!
Oh, never mind. Maybe he's actually
That
in trouble.
voice. It's Walton.
I was sitting here suspicious as shit. Like, I wonder if I'm walking into a trap.
Ah! Save me!
Okay, that's kind of funny. Oh, a new guy. Hey, what's up? You look pretty sick.
Just leave it to me. You're fighting me.
At your command. Crescent moon.
Slam. Impact. Cleave now. As planned.
Fight
Does it
safe.
have the same fighting mechanics like NT or Genshin? In a way, but there are some differences.
That brilliant.
It's your take!
Make way.
Marked. Crescent moon.
Holy crush.
I'll help too. This will hurt.
Hog's attacks look so cool.
Here we go.
No escape!
Leave it to me. You're fighting me.
Alright.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Let me see. I've been using them together and it's quite nice, though I also have potential 6 Rossi, so slightly biased. I mean, I think it being nice to use them together isn't going to be something that's going to really, like, be hampered by you having a higher potential with one of the characters. If anything, the fact that you get use out of Mifu from potential 6 Rossi might be say even more about it. Like, if Mifu is a substantial increase to your damage, you know what I mean? I was running pure arts Rossi before without Crusher. She doesn't really necessitate a Crusher that much. Gotcha. Yeah, so she doesn't necessitate a Crusher, but Mifu is on the level of being both a Crusher and crowd control, and it like provides enough usefulness to the team that she adds value. Then I think that can be I can say quite a bit. Of course, also Mifu does the, what do you call it? That stuff. You can build things? Yes, you can build weapons too. So I can build mortars and rain fiery, fiery devastation. This looks like NT, it is not. This is Arknight's
Where's
Enfield.
Walton? Where did he go?
It is a gacha game though, so they have like somewhat similar vibes. So. Look, she reads the book. One of my favorite idols I've ever seen. I saw it earlier. I want you to understand. She can't read. Or at the very least, she can't read well. So I quite love that. Mifu does big numbers and it's very pretty, which is enough, and is very pretty, which is enough to justify her inclusion. What are those for? So the weapons destroy everything, and I was also placing zip lines, which let you move around the map quicker. Relax, you're safe now. It's over. Pat him. Pat him. Oh, I pat him. I thought I was commanding Chen to pat him.
Oh, thank you for saving my skin. Oh, I've scoured a few Woolinger trinkets. Pick one. No, pick two. Token of my gratitude.
We're gonna need to take all of them.
Hold on. What are you doing here?
We're all in the same place, so let's not play games. The treasure, the Anise left. That's why we're here.
We're here on behalf of Wuling, brother.
How about you work for me?
A treasure
What other
thief?
gachas do you play?
Perfect.
NTE, I played Nikkei, I've played... Before I've played like Genshin and Honkai Star Rail and stuff, but I'm not as into it now. And I play Wuwa.
This is our administrator.
Oh, Destiny Rising I've played as well.
You like prison food, filthy crook.
Wait, my friends, I'm a TG.
His hat is goofy as fuck, but I like that they included the holes for his ears. They're so real for that. So many times you'll see people wear a hat and their ears will just clip through it. But this, you can see the dedicated holes in the hat for his ears. Which I think is great. TGCC? Okay.
Of course. Henry Walton, registered archaeologist of the TGCC, at your service. I am entrusted with the retrieval of Terran technological relics.
What are you on about? This is Yanni's turf, with Hongshan Academy of Sciences written all over it.
Oh, but my friends, do you even know what's buried here? All the knowledge in tech Terran nations once entrusted to Yen. As the great-grandson of Dr. Indy Walton, former Columbia's plenipotentiary representative on the supervisory
What the fuck,
committee,
word salad?
I am here with official TGCC sponsorship. I am entitled to create a backup of everything valuable you unearth here, as authorized by this treaty, signed by all Terran nations.
Looks legit.
But why didn't Xiaowu mention it? No. If you're gonna profit off this, I'd rather end the treasure hunt right now.
Oh, wait! Another win-win idea!
Thank fell, little crocodile.
Enfield
Welcome in.
is a close ally of HAS. I believe we can negotiate a partnership. I'm injured, but I can send my capable assistant Smarty to help you. As for me, I ask only for Columbia
That thing's
Relic
named
Tech in
Smarty.
return. Deal?
Really? Smarty?
Yes, Smarty's that little red rock howler. With my trusty buddy's help, we're all set to gain from this.
Okay. Okay.
So its name is Smarty. Seems like it'll be a big help. What do you think, Enman?
It'll expedite our operation. I accept.
Fine. The Enman has spoken. I'll go along.
A wise choice.
I know I talk about it way too much. The way they do the smoothness of the emoting and the animations is super nice. Like the way she like shrugged and moved there just felt really fluid and natural. It didn't feel choppy or like too fast or anything. It just felt like a really natural movement. I do really appreciate the animators for doing so well with how emotive the characters are, both in terms of like facial expressions and also in terms of like all of their like this, for example. Like you can see the little shifts in their facial expressions. And I think that's really cool. And you can also see how fluid their movements are with like arms, legs, etc.
I be crazy too? Treasure does that to people, I guess. The second sword stealing.
I feel like the animation team probably has a field day with this kind of stuff.
Wow.
They seem like they're actually really passionate about what they do. Which I can appreciate in a, I guess it's like a 3D modeled. Yeah, it's like a 3D. You'd call it like a 3D art style gacha game. Okay, a bunch of scorch bugs. Yeah. Grab a bunch of stuff everywhere. I know I'm not actually picking it up, but there it is. Okay. How do I get to you? I want to be reborn as a can of energy drink. Okay. Is that an energy drink? I thought it was like a soda. I guess it's probably the same thing, no? Well, not really. Soda's way worse for you than an energy drink. Energy drinks are not good for you, though.
What's happening? The vibration.
Unless you're relatively active, or you're doing something pretty active. Large amounts of caffeine are generally not good for you. But hey, it is performance enhancement. So if you need it for that reason, it is what it is. Or if you, I shouldn't say need it. Some people need it, but if you want it for that reason, it is what it is. Oh, more cuprium? Okay, not gonna shit on that. Quite nice, quite nice. I thought Mifu was an energy drink lover. I had no idea. I knew she liked. I didn't know like to what extent it was of any of that stuff. I don't know an absolute ton about Mifu. I haven't done her character story either yet. I'm doing her test area or her like new area, the one that launched with 1.3. So I'll see what is said with that. Okay, this should be first. Absolutely. But yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I didn't know what it was that she was drinking. I was just like, oh, she's drinking like a soda or something. It looked like a can of soda. But if it's an energy drink, that might make more sense.
This pool has lit up.
I don't know as much about her as I might some other characters. I've only really, I don't know. I feel like I haven't read a lot about her either. How often is she mentioned in things?
Pillars are submerged.
Wrong.
We gotta drain the water from the pool somehow.
Yeah. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah. My first thought when I was she's an alcoholic. From how I think she reacted to one guy drinking on the job, if I remember right from a side quest, I don't think she's an alcoholic. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't drink alcohol at all because of how often she's working. Because it seems like she tries to keep pace with Feng Yi, and that includes, you know, needing to be in tip-top shape all of the time. Because she and Feng Yi are both workaholics. Is Mifu good as a DPS? She's quite nice, yeah. She's very good for AoE physical damage. Her crush application is crazy good. Oh, look at you. Oh, I see. I'll worry about you later. It's not like there's a lot of water in here to begin with. Oh, wait. This steel has been inscribed with numerous names in the languages of Yan, Ursus, Columbia, and Sargon. The workers who constructed these ruins also left their names. Cool. Anything behind here? Yes, there is. A lovely little chest. This place needs some water in it, maybe? Is that the vibe? Try to figure it out a little bit. Well, this is filling up. This area. Let's see if there's any stuff on the side of this. Anything that gets me on the side of this? No. Oh, interesting. Then I can fully submerge you. There's nothing else down here anyway. I always find that interesting. Because as you can see, it's like, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on. Okay. Oh, that's actually not at all difficult. So all I need to do is do this. Move this there. This here. I was sitting here like, oh, I might actually have to like try a little bit for this, but I mixed up two of them. I mixed up the 2 points and then the side one. There we go. There we go. That should completely finish that puzzle. Now, maybe it's just me, but it does feel like I'm meant to funnel water into... Holy shit, that's cool. They look like they're doing a little dance.
Done. These sword-steely chains have been pulled up. The seal below is now weaker. This disturbance is way bigger than the first one.
Well, obviously. I wonder what's going on down there.
I'm a little worried too. Will these violent quakes damage the treasure vault?
Oh, she's kind of right for that.
Patience, little one. We're heading out right now. There's a rope up there. Smarty, you're up.
Total sense to worry about that. Okay, so I think it's very possible that I have to attack a wall
Ruins and broken walls. Wonder
from
what they were
the other
used for
side.
over a century ago.
Son of a bitch. Well, I guess it kind of leads me towards more stuff anyway, so that's fine. Okay, and there's no reason to interact with any of this stuff outside of that. Oh, I almost forgot. I can turn in my first set of Arlen. Nice. Now I just need 7 more. I'm slowly collecting more and more ore geometry. So if they add cosmetics for ore geometry later, I am going to be able to get it. In fact, I'm going to be able to get a lot of them. Because as of right now, at least, I have enough to get what would be theoretically the worth of 2 outfits. And that's with the fact that I have not gotten all of my ore geometry back from the pass. Okay. Wait a second. I haven't been in the new place yet. I'm finishing everything in the first area. Totally fair.
Hold fast.
That makes complete sense.
Sooner.
I'm not sure if it's intentional, but I feel like the way I'm supposed to get into this, right? So let's say... Let me grab some real quick. There should be a fluid outtake somewhere here. Or just basic, like... What's the thing you build for... I just manually fill the bottle? What do you mean by manually fill the bottle? There it is, fluid supply unit. Oh, insufficient backpack space. Okay, well, this is what it is. Lamau. I missed out on some sanity stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I slacked a little bit on sanity for a little bit because I was like, okay. Takes me a while to spend it. And I could not be asked. I was like, alright. I'll be fine. And to be honest, I was fine, but I have an extra. Well, why do I have this and not have it stacked up? Interesting. Let's go. New formula that I can make from howler monkeys. That's a. You know what? That's a sentence. All right. Game Arknight's Enfield. This is Arknighting, and it is Enfielding. Oh yeah, something I would like to have in the game, as maybe like a thing that could be cool, is hold on. This doesn't feel like the intentional way for me to do this. Is that just me? Whatever. That's fine. It's fine if it's not the intentional way to do it. I'll figure it out later. And then, all I would have to do, once I, look at how big this is. Okay, that actually looks really funny, though. Alright, that's actually great. Cool. Maybe that'll work later. We'll see. Alright. And there we go.
You might find that useful.
Very experienced.
So the blade has been taken care of here, which unlocks. It's more cuprium. Why are you only giving me cuprium? Does nothing else exist in this place? Nothing at all? Oh my gosh. Let's see. This. Okay, this all goes up, so that means the chest is up. Is there another one down here? North Gorge Crag. There's one that's up there, and then there's one behind me. Then there's an Arlen right down there. One that's going to run away from me, so I'm gonna do a wide berth around it. And then I'm... oh, shit. Yeah, fuck.
Unlike
Wait, got it.
the
It's fine.
light
Doesn't matter.
Orleans aren't that dangerous.
Alright. Then I get the chest. And boom, there we go. So I cleared this area. At least decently. Should I, No, not yet. I'll wait, because I might need to turn some stuff off later.
Ruins and broken walls. Wonder what they were
I was
used
wondering
for
to
over a
myself,
century
should
ago.
I set up the hydro mining rig? But I have to turn some things off on my base in order to make it work right.
The cave is
Not that
super
it'll
damp
hurt
and
me at all,
wet.
because I have so
Let's
much
hurry
gear.
toward
I'll
it.
just turn off my gear creator, which my gear is, like, I have so much of it right now. Way too much. Oh, this might be a problem.
No escape.
Now's our chance. My turn.
Don't go too far, Mr. Dolly.
Let's rumbrate your teeth.
Cast off. as cast.
A textbook maneuver. That's your command.
Not resist!
Actually, do more damage than I thought I would.
Stand down!
Let me give it a go. This will hurt. Now's our chance. We're fighting me. Right there.
End of the fight!
Fight C. Vatako.
Let's rumble! Surrender now!
So, give me combo progress.
Incredible.
Do not resist! End of the fight! Do not resist!
Mine took my load.
Oh, the bananas.
End of the
God damn. The bananas are such a funny combat mechanic. I'm sorry. Like, I know they're probably supposed to be like some hazardous or really annoying thing to run into, but just the idea of enemies throwing bananas on the ground and just getting your ass is so good.
A reward for the difficulties we faced.
And just so we get to see it again, there she goes, looking cool as fuck. All right.
Looks like it's scared out of its wits. Enman,
Ooh.
you better watch our step too. That was close. It must be those rock howlers again.
Then this is probably where I need to put that zipline down. Oh, there's something else. Let's see how y'all get. Okay. Once you're in your last spot, I mean, it's kind of a genius strategy. You're too focused on trying to hit them, forget about the banana peel. Oh, it's great. It's just very funny seeing it in combat, because I'll just be playing Mifu, this cool ass, you know, lady, and then suddenly, I'm like, why can't I attack suddenly? And then boom, she's fucking on the ground because she slipped on a banana peel. Like, oh, that's why. It's great. You ask me, that's top tier right there. Okay, that was just telling me about something I'd already seen. Oh, you know what? Not me forgetting that I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah. Alright, enemies here.
Stay alert. The enemy there is strong.
You want to challenge us? Time to teach you a lesson.
Let me give it a go.
Jump, now's our chance. My turn. Once known, be deft.
Be gentle,
Let's
Mr.
go.
Jolly. Incredible move.
All right,
Deflect.
Damn. Okay. A long ass attack.
Now's our chance. My turn.
Fight C. Vatako.
Wow, that guy just literally. I guess you have to like step out of the range to get it to stop. Is that what it is?
Leave it to me.
Knuckle. Surrender now.
Let me give it a go.
Wait, are they your friends? All right.
Oh, cool.
Go home and take care of yourself. Don't get bullied again.
I like how it gave us something. It's so-called like, you know, the guy who called it assistant didn't get.
Hurry on home.
Imagine they had been appealing upcoming contingency contract difficulty. That'd be hilarious. That would be so funny. And we're expected to make a rock howler friend. Sure.
It trusted us so much and helped us out big time.
Wonder if we'll ever see it again.
Who knows? But from here on out, we're on our own.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of felt like we were on our own anyway, but maybe it's just me.
The ancient sword Steely should be over that way. Smarty's gift for us looks like a key.
The key looks like the most useful thing that Smarty has provided for us. Like, I'm not gonna say Smarty's useless, but I don't think Smarty has been guiding us much, because there's quite literally only one way to go. With all due respect to Smarty here, I'm sure the name fits, but. Okay, for a second I thought I saw something scannable. Okay, now I can go in another direction. I originally was like, oh, should I just like run through the whole story on its own and not really try to like collect things, but I'm kind of just curious. Okay, never mind, I'm good. Yeah, I'm just generally curious about the amount of progress I can get on exploration before I even start properly exploring. Plus, it lets me explore the area a little bit more, look for files and stuff that might bring context to the actual story.
Who do you think first designed and built these sword steelies?
I have to say someone from very, very long ago. The swordstone steelies, sculpted in ancient style, they represent the values of valiance, determination, and victory. Those who placed them here probably hoped these values would be passed on to posterity. To future generations. I felt the need to elaborate there because some people don't know what, at least by my understanding, that's what it means. When someone says to posterity, they just mean like, you know, to the future. Might be a more specific term than that, but that's a good way of generally understanding it.
Its strategic significance probably exceeds its operational value.
Okay, you seem like something that might, yeah, I knew it. That's what it say. This seemed like an area that would hide something. Okay, then we got another one of these.
No escape. Leave it to me. Stand down. My turn.
Cast off as cast.
You deserve the slammer!
Incredible move.
Do not resist!
Commendable.
Here we go.
Yup.
Let me give it a go. Blossom.
Stand down. Another chance. My turn. Eruption.
A little bit rough. That.
Shield guards.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Well.
Please help, Mr. Dolly.
Let's rumble. It's your day!
Might. Oh, no, Lunia.
Yeah,
Outstanding.
Leave it to me! My turn! Cast off as cast!
That was an oversight.
Stand down! And surrender now!
At your command.
All omissions.
That move of yours was incredible!
Do not resist!
Alright.
Leave it to me! Fighting me!
I'll teach you the hard way.
Don't go too far, Mr. Dally!
At your command.
All omissions.
I like how it doesn't look like much damage, but that's just because this whole team is not dealing much damage at all. They are severely underleveled for this, but it is fine.
Let me give it a go. This will hurt!
Never tempt fate.
Fighting me! Cleave now as cut!
Mind crescent. Textbook maneuver.
Not resist!
Now's our chance!
Let's rumble! Grit your teeth!
At your command.
Her just saying variations of "I'm about to hit you really hard, so brace yourself" is very funny to me.
Stand down!
Let me give it a go. This will hurt! Now's our chance! You're fighting me! Here we go!
Let's run surrender now! Do not resist!
At your command.
All omissions.
Stand down! And don't
better. The path to the final sword stealing.
Do you think Mifu has
doesn't look
burst
very
potential?
easy.
Has a burst potential? What do you mean by that? Like, I think she's most useful as a sub DPS, if that's what you mean. And like a guard. Like for applying like defensive stuff, because she applies like interrupt protection, and then she also has crowd control. And like immobilization and shit. So I feel like she'd be quite good for that. So using her in bursts while you're playing like Rossi, or potentially other like main DPS, like physical units that come in the future, could be a good thing for her. Damn. I might have forgotten what happened there. So 1, 2, 3. And then opposite direction. Okay. There we go. Burst like Rossi, left, right, etc. Oh, you mean doing a lot of damage in a short time? I mean, pretty much. I feel like most units in this game are like that. Any unit that doesn't have a long-lasting ult will do that. So, like, I think Lavatane and Feng Yi are the only ones that don't have crazy burst potential. Even Yvonne, she has really good burst damage potential, because even though her ult lasts for a little bit, the entire thing is just putting out a fuck ton of damage at once. Like, continuously. And it doesn't last as long as Lavatane's or Feng Yi's. I'm gonna absolutely do this. Yep. Is that a banana peel? Yeah, there's banana peels everywhere. Oh, jeez. Thank you, HSR, for joining and for following. That was really funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow, the banana peels are really gonna mess you up on this, huh? What an environmental hazard. I wonder how many players will hate banana peels. Yeah, I don't know if she'll be like insane burst damage potential as like an individual unit.
We'll see this through.
I feel like she'll just work well in a burst team.
Leave it to me. Once known, be deft.
And corruption makes it so they take period more damage. Whoops. That's my bad.
I'll teach you the hard way.
At your command. Crescent moon. A textbook maneuver.
What an annoying cretin.
Be careful.
It's a bad idea to mix Mifu, Japan, and Edmund in one team? Yes. In my opinion, yes, that's not a good idea.
Outstanding.
I think Japan... Actually, no. Yeah. Japan and Edmund, I think Mifu can trigger Crush all on her own. And because she doesn't such an AoE, you don't really need to have other units doing it. Holy fuck. I guess this is meant to be like one of them challenge things. Still, that's fucking annoying. Maybe I'm an idiot and there's a way to break them out of that, and I'm just dumb. But it's fine. I'll brute force it. Never mind. I won't brute force it, because if I brute force it, I commit crimes against humanity.
Leave it to me. Please help, Mr. Dolly.
Fight see. Batako.
By the way, let me check something.
Help too.
Yeah. Okay. I think. Music I'll put down slightly. Voices I'll put down slightly. But sound effects I'll put down. That way there's a bit more, it's a bit easy, it should be a bit easier to hear me during combat now. I wish there was a normal music and a combat music. You're low in power. Oh, I'm aware. It's my factory's designed to go low in power repeatedly. It'll never actually drop to 0, so don't worry about it.
I'll teach you the hard way.
Alright, well.
Everyone's chipping in. Don't go too far, Mr. Dolly. I'll help too. Blossom forth. Leave it to me. My turn. Cast off as cast.
At my command.
Let's not resist. Surrender now.
Finally. Yeah, the low on power will always be temporary. Because then my extra generator turns on a clock. And so I never actually run out. Hey, Ash Spire, welcome in.
War is never about mercy.
Leave it to me.
We don't really have to fight these guys. Oh. We can just ignore you. You, however, I should fight.
Just leave it to me. You're fighting me.
That's your command.
There you go. Why those guys up there are not chasing me, but still aggroed on me, I have no idea. There you go.
The quakes have stopped. Go, go, go!
Alright. Left, middle. Left. Right. So it's left, right, middle. Cool. Oh, that opens a whole door. Sick. Well, I probably could have gotten that easier if I had jumped, but it's fine. I have a weird feeling that this is going to go in the direction that I need to go anyway, but...
Used to think they were ghosts.
Yeah, okay.
I only learned they are called Aurelines after coming to Wuling.
This is only Yazan? Interesting. Flee. Alright, put another. This is fine actually. Put it up here. Never mind, I don't think there's a spot. There is a spot. There is a spot. Maybe a bit closer? Is there a spot up here? Yeah, there is. Right on this, maybe? Or right there. Okay. As good as it gets. Alright.
The rock howlers we came across just keep getting more freakish. I even saw one riding a mangler beast, the final sword steely. But an entire section has collapsed. Can the mechanism still open it?
I think we can get it.
The mechanism has been split in two. Maybe putting both parts back will work.
Yeah, it seems like they're kind of available remotely almost. Like, I don't think they need a direct line of connection. Which is very interesting. But I guess because it's a key. Maybe that's the, like, lore reasoning or something. Hello? Oh, I get it. Okay, let's handle you easily. That way. You're gonna go that way. You are gonna go that way. And you will go that way. Now it's gonna be very easy to do. One more and then we're done. Right.
Talk about a rush. We finally got this place sorted out. The seal at the bottom of the dale should already be lifted as well. There's a passage
Looks
here.
like multiple passages are opening. So, there's that. So obviously the normal passage just opened, but there's another staircase here too. And that takes us to an Arlen. Nice. And there's also an area over here, which has these. This is the Enman one, right? That set. Quite nice. Okay.
This secret passage.
Now we're in the deep gorge vault.
To lead into an ancient tomb. Huh? Oh, I didn't mean to jinx us.
What do you mean by ancient tomb? Of course it is. It's an ancient way to hide something for future generations. I mean, it basically is a tomb.
I see light. That's gotta be the way out of here.
Oh, I'm glad I... Oh.
Enman, are you hurt? We're on the floor below the secret passage. Let's see where it leads. There really is a treasure vault here. Wait, after all that commotion, why are things so quiet?
Damn, you got me full already? Yes. I only used my free pulls, but I had I had already, like, I was almost at my 6-star 50-50. So all that happened was I hit my 6-star pity and then won the 50-50. Xenobeaks. So I did get her by winning the 50-50. Part of me was actually kind of hoped I would lose and get Rossi, because that would give me a little bit more reason to like push to pull for Mifu, and it would be a rarer drop to get because they work well together. But I'm fine with getting Mifu on her own. I'll save all the rest of my pulls for Camille. How big is the new map? So far, it's pretty big. A lot of it's like passages, though. But I've been spending quite a while walking through it.
Once known, be deft. Be gentle, Mr. Dolly.
Never tempt. At your command. Fight C, Vatako.
That's rough. Oh yeah, I forgot it does that.
I'll teach you the hard way.
Even my 60th pull, but no Mifu yet. I see, I see. I wish you all of the luck.
Yay! That was perfect teamwork.
And up the line. Yes.
Leave it to me. Fighting me.
Stand down.
This one just kind of does damage everywhere, doesn't it?
Let's rumble. It's your teeth.
At your command.
Once known, be deft. Be gentle, Mr. Dolly.
The combat music for this one's really good.
Our battle plan proved its worth.
I will say something I'm going to put on the next survey is I'd like for them to have separate what do you call it? I want them to have a separate volume settings. I don't want to completely talk over Chan. I want them to have separate settings for in combat and out of combat music, if I'm being honest. I don't know how hard that would be, but the combat music is really loud when I'm trying to like talk during combat stuff, and you guys can't hear what I'm saying if I don't turn it down. And yet the out of combat music is really calm and quiet, and so I often have to turn it up.
ancestors that giant rock howler didn't wreck this place.
Sure. Let's try and open it.
Yeah, I'll go first. Okay. Oh, why don't you give it a try, Inman?
Identity confirmed. Administrator of Enfield Industries. Activating knowledge-based authorization. Unlocking. Huh.
So this is where Great Yan stored its tech relics.
What's this?
These figures. Were they the builders and overseers of this vault? They look like scholars and intellectuals.
Well, of course they were. Who else would have a bunch of random ancient information? People who had a vested interest in collecting and maintaining it. Only they would make a vault like this for what is essentially like, for in the eyes of some people, it's just some like old tech stuff. And old info. Yeah, this is a huge boon, truly. Straight up.
So many scrolls. It would take lifetimes.
I do have a feeling we're gonna run into the people who came in first, though.
Why don't we look around for treasure?
Or was it only him? Might only be him. I'll say you first. Yeah, because I don't know. I feel like there might be more to this, but...
Let's start by looking for anything related to the Chushao swordmancy.
Okay. Oh, I forgot. Because she's on my team, she's standing there, but also in the story. Oh! Search results for Chixiao. Translation, Crimson Sky, History section. Conquest by the Crimson Emir, Sargon. A popular Akahualan epic about the conquests and territorial expansions of a Sargonian warlord named the Crimson Emir. His armies were known for their crimson-colored banners and brutal tactics. To this day, scholars still debate if this work is largely mythological, or how much of it was actually based on historical facts. Annals of the Imperial Court, Scroll 7, Yan. A part of the secret histories recorded by the interior courts of the Great Yan. Great Yan, yeah. The records specifically focus on major events of the Yanese Imperial Court and of various regions across a specified period during the reign of the True Lung. It is an important historical source for studying the shifts and changes of Yanese administration and government. Fall of the Crimson Coats, Victoria. A work of military history about the Crimson Guards, their annihilation during a succession war, and how they were eventually forgotten. Fuck me.
It's Walton. He certainly moves fast, doesn't...
Alright. 1 second. I'm gonna pull that back out. There's no way I'm not fucking... Is it a manuscript or an e-file? I'll be able to tell at the end. I know the name of it, and it's in chronological order anyway. It's an e-file. Alright. And how they were eventually forgotten. It is a narrative of sorrow and betrayal. Crimson Snow, Fall of the Old Houses, Ursus. Written by a fugitive scholar from Ursus. The work analyzes how the old nobility of Ursus gradually lost their authority and influence during the unrest. The Crimson Snow in the title refers to fresh blood and hints at the melting away of old noble powers and privileges.
As long as he's not causing trouble, just let him be. We should keep looking for Chuxiao swordmancy.
Sure, I feel like this guy's gonna fucking betray us or something. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't trust him in the slightest. Sakishiran, okay, so Sakishiran, Higashi, literal translation, Theory of Crimson Hearts, meaning, Theory of Sincerity, a philosophical dialogue by an anonymous author, investigating whether Sakishin Aitatsu, or Aitaisu, translation treating each other with sincerity, and abandonment of all prejudices can be achieved between the infected, oripathy positives, and non-infected, oripathy negatives. This work was quite popular in the underground salons of various nations. Zhaorong. Disquisition of Sky and Earth, Yan. A famous work of classical philosophy that investigates the nature of relationship between Zhao, the sky or the firmament, and Rong, the earth, and the role occupied by humanity within the two concepts. Okay, so heavens and the earth, that kind of thing. That one's very like wuxia, very Murom type deal stuff. Paul-sign, Crimson Rain, Cosdell. A radical piece of writing calling for the oppressed, especially the infected or oripathy positives, to unite together and fight for their rights. The author was probably from a sarcasm mercenary formation or other infected organization. The work is a piece of key ideological literature for the infected prior to the reunion movement, and was once banned in multiple nations. Wow. Search results for Shishao, Fine Arts section. Sekika Juhachi Maki, which is Higashi. Literal translation, 18 paintings of Crimson Sunset. A collection of masterwork paintings of the ukiyo-e? Pictures of a floating world genre. These pieces of fine art are famous for their unique color palette for depicting crimson sunsets, and have inspired the artistic works of many other nations. Symphony. Firmament Sky. Lathanian. An extremely valuable manuscript of ancient pieces of music discovered and compiled by William Fish Sarney. It is said that the work included ceremonial pieces created by grandmasters of the Originium arts. The originals, however, have been lost to time. Interesting. Okay. Movies section. Crimson Noon, Colombia. A popular action movie and a Rankwood Academy Awards anomaly. The movie is about a pugilist from Yan, codename Ji Shao, fighting conspiracy deep in the Colombian metropolis, and features generous loads of spectator. Son of a bitch.
So this is what
I fucking right-clicking instantly leaving is kind of rough, but it's fine. I accidentally put too much weight on the mouse. Well, it was movies, so it probably wasn't useful for her. Are you disappointed?
Not really. I came seeking a sword, but left bearing scrolls. It's quite poetic, actually. And I can't help feel a little sentimental. Our ancestors didn't leave behind legendary weapons or lost tech. They preferred to give us a collection of culture and fine arts.
The Yanese had quite a unique concept of treasure.
Very true.
That they
well
did.
Then, Enman, let's head back and tell Xiao Wu and the others to come have a look. It's Xiao Wu! Oh, and Perlica's here too!
Yes, as soon as she received the messages, Supervisor
A
Perlica
coup for the
decided
follow
to
chaos.
come meet you here.
Oh, a most unexpected reunion with old acquaintances. Just as the old Yanese saying goes, a familiar face at distant lands.
You know each other?
Oh, we had quite an encounter, mainly due to some misunderstanding.
I didn't expect to meet a notorious archaeological bounty hunter again.
Enman, Chen, you've both done a great job.
Thank you for locating our long-lost vault.
Praise from daughter.
What did you find?
Fruit.
Anything related to our bureau?
You mentally prepared for our revelations.
I'll do the explaining. The vault actually protects the works of history and philosophy, plus some music, paintings, and movies. As for legendary weapons or tech relics, the vault has none of that.
I don't mind that. But there might be stuff hidden here. Like some hidden mechanism, because it looks like there's a door behind the wall. Or that the wall back there might be a door.
Endman, I found a hidden sector within the knowledge base.
Oh.
I believe it contains a recording about your past. Would you
I was
like
thinking it
to
might be a
share?
secret door, but it seems like something else. Me, what does it say?
Thanks to the assistance of Enfield Industries, we successfully built this vault and its defensive facilities, despite the tight schedule.
Enfield exists for this very purpose.
Many questioned why we invested so much in the defense of this site, despite the impending crisis. After all, the content of the vault might not warrant the resources spent to build it.
No, it's worth everything we spent. For many years to come, the Telosians will be forced to focus on technology and devote themselves to weapons. But a time will come when they hear, see, and read these treasures once again. They will learn that a weapon's value should be dictated by what it is meant to protect.
Interesting.
Best speech ever, Enman. Though, some of those treasures are kinda hard for me to understand.
A lesson well learned. The importance lies not in the sword, but the sword's intent of defending what truly matters. It's the very purpose of our Bureau of Swordmancers. Such is
Yeah,
the
that
origin
fucking
of
guy
our
in the
sword.
back. The
Call the Tianxia
smarty.
Bureau Academy. These treasures must be properly secured and put to good use. Enmin, you and your team are also welcome to use these collections at any time.
Great! I gotta browse this awesome collection of wuxia movies.
Also, Smarty's in the back of the room. Up front, beast, good stuff. Yeah, I would assume. Oh, you can unlock this. It's in here. Oh! That's what the keys for. Next map would be Old City Ruins of Telosians. Maybe. AC's tribute. Well, cool. I thought it might be something else, but... Alrighty.
Give me the front row this time! I want to be the first out of
Hmm.
the door!
We just need some help in something. I guess we could do this before, just to resolve some of the area stuff. Not to mention, I don't think I'll be able to do Mifu's quest today, so what I'll do is I'll do it on Monday.
Hi.
Up. Greetings, I hope I find you well, my friends. I have a new joint venture to propose. Would you be interested? I don't think there are any Colombian tech or relics around this place. There might. Top archaeologists like me know how to find treasure. This skill sets us apart from amateurs. The quest item in question is a key discovery that Tianxia Lian cannot stop obsessing about. Unfortunately, some urgent distraction has veered her path away from us. This chance is now yours. Okay. Huh. So it's related to the Bureau in some way? Please have found a way, have proven my speculations waterproof. There are ruins atop a nearby cliff that are associated with swords, but alas, the wounds I've suffered previously have not yet healed. I'm afraid I cannot explore the place on my own. So you want us to go up there, but the cliff is super steep. I don't think the Enman or I could reach the top. Technicalities, I'm well prepared. Remember Smarty, my little assistant? Thanks to your bravado in taking down that vicious beast, Smarty is once again free to work with me. And Smarty has found a suitable point of ascent. It'll help you climb the cliff and survey the ruins. Okay. What do you think, Edmund? The show is definitely concerned with anything related to the Bureau of Swordmancers. And we get to work with Smarty again. Sounds like quite an adventure already. And thank you for the follow, Alicia. I miss Smarty too. Wonderful, and please help me record anything related to swords and take a photo of the entire place. You'll be generously rewarded. Sure, we'll work with you again. Alright, Edmund, let's go. Okay. Let's see what's up.
What's that?
Hmm. Ooh.
What's that? War is never about mercy.
Leave it to me.
However, being such a chill guy is like, no, we must wipe them all out. Commit mass murder. No mercy.
Wow, you're awesome.
Okay, here's the zipline I saw earlier. I thought that would be unlocked later, but I guess it was unlocked by Smarty. Old Blade Precipice. Now I need to read the inscriptions that are over here. There are words on it. Let me try to read them. The Ministry of Works of Great Yon has been tasked with this monumental duty of excavating a vault within this mountain. Great chambers were dug into the geological formation, supported by pillars of cut stone and defended by various mechanisms. 3 individuals named Redacted, Redacted, and Redacted took part in its construction due to their close association with the project. During construction, the 3 often stood in the shadow of the sword to gaze upon the local geology, test the virtue of their weapons, and debate the spiritual meaning of the sword. Their approaches ranged from the forms to the principles of the weapons, and none of the points they raised felt hollow. And thus we recorded these discussions upon the stone. 3 sword steels were raised, a lesson for posterity to learn from. Future generations. Oh, when they were building the secret vault, 3 sages came here to debate the riddle of swords. They also left inscriptions to record the discussion for posterity. We really came to the right place. The ruins are indeed related to swords. Emin, let's keep going. I want to see the wisdom of these ancient sages. Okay. It's cool that we're getting some like actual like story stuff for Chen as well. Through this. It's quite nice. She doesn't have like, she's a very story important character, but we don't really see a lot of actual quest stuff with her. So getting little tidbits in the main quest is nice. Because like Perlica has like out of game stuff that gives you a lot of her information. But Chen, it seems like it's more sprinkled throughout Wuling, which makes, you know, yeah, I get it. Manifested word on the sword steel. A sword is fashioned from metal. Strength is therefore its soul. A sword with poor strength cannot pierce thin fabrics, while a resilient blade can split mountains with ease. Strength is not a measure of brute strength, but a precise focus of true power. Swordmancers must unite their ki with power, and be like the red-hot billet drawn from a forge, never breaking or losing form after 1,000 hammerings. Great strength gives a deeper song, and unleashes monumental power even with a simple swing. Hence, the best sword is forged 100-fold, so that its body does not succumb to flames and its straightness does not bend to force. Its strength lies deep within, and its power striking out like a thunderbolt. This humble one therefore states, the first principle of swordmancy lies in the use of strength. Wielded with subtlety and reserve, boiled like a lung in a deep lake, and unleashed with paralleled ferocity to all those within sight. Ministerial Kanzi of War, blank. Redacted name. Ancient sage from the Ministry of War.
Wow, you're
The sage said strength is the soul of the sword and determines its power. Wise words from a tested warrior. Okay. Where did Smarty go? Whoa, when are you up to that place? It's so high up. Yes. Perhaps Smarty likes being at a good vantage point, perhaps. Let's keep finding things related to swords. Yeah. Looks like each one's got something related stuff. Hello?
Watch your step, people. Leave it to me.
Engage. That's
Yay.
your command.
That was some perfect teamwork.
You flatter me.
Let me give it a go. This will hurt.
Nice.
No hardship will stop us.
Words are glowing. Let's see what they have to say. A sword is a weapon of straight edges, but wielding a sword calls for flexibility. The key of swordmancy lies not in the sharpness of the weapon, but in its momentum. Momentum starts with the first action and follows through the entire move, like a gust through a valley, or a tide lapping at the shore. A sword swing, whether a straight hew or an arcing cut, must follow a direction that dictates its momentum. Momentum is not instantaneous. It also comprises the movement and footwork of the swordmancer, and even the surrounding elements and objects. Hence, a swordmancer must utilize momentum as an edge, transform benign objects into weapons, and extend the weapon's reach beyond its physical limit. One who strikes with strength may gain a short advantage, but those who strike with momentum will have lasting initiative. An unshakable momentum unleashes chaos among the foe, and a dominating momentum causes them to waver. Hence, a sword armed with momentum is like a boat carried by a great river that grants it the ability to bear loads that go beyond its raw capacity. Sui regulator candle holder, redacted. I'm very sad that I can't pull Mifu because I'm saving for Arcane. I got her via, and welcome in Fizzy, but I got her through luck to an extent. I was already really close to hitting my 6-star pity. And so when I got the dossier and when I got the free pulls for her banner, I hit it and I got her on the 50-50. So it's both lucky in the sense that I won the 50-50, but it's also like I didn't get like a super early pull or anything. But I did not have to spend any of my currency on her, luckily. Because I'm saving for Camille at the moment. As much as Arcane is cool, Camille works well with Lavatane, who is possibly like one of my favorite characters, period. Even though we don't see her much in the story. And because of that, she's not my favorite because of that. But she's like top, I'd say top 3. Because I think it would be Lavatane and then Fungi and Yvonne are like constantly fighting for first place. In my mind. Because I really like both of them. The most precious attribute of a sword lies in its resilience. The measure of the sword's unwillingness to be shattered. A sword's resilience is found not in its edge, but in its ridge. It is not measured in the amplitude of a strike that it can withstand, but its ability to remain in service after extended campaigns. Brittle are the swords that fail to survive. Defeated are those who give up. Resilience lends one bend without losing straightness. Resilience lets one suffer trauma without permanent injuries. Resilience can be fast or gradual, changing with the timing, the opponents, and the surroundings. Hence, a good sword withstands terrible strikes without breaking and accommodates every move without ever being caught. It flows like water, yet can be as solid as ice. It can both straighten and bend, like a sprig of green bamboo. A swordmancer must harmonize flexibility with solidity, and mastering all the combinations grants epiphany on the ultimate riddle of swords. Redacted Tianchi redacted. Tianchi left these words. This one argues for resilience. This reads like a good lesson from a swordsmith. We found them all, but I remember Walton asking us to take a photo of the entire place. But how can we take a photo of all 3 sword steels? None of the angles are good. Maybe it's where Smarty is. You ask me. Smarty's vantage point. Yeah. I completely didn't realize I could just do that. That's kind of funny. Not gonna lie. Nice.
I see a worthy opponent.
We can just ignore them. I have no interest in getting fights. Whoops. Okay, giving us a tip for the right angle of the photograph. Yep, nice. This view does have everything within sight. Smarty's got a great feel for photography. We should include it in the picture with all 3 sword steels. Yes. Absolutely should. Then we tell Walton about the survey by going back. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I missed anything here, did I? To be honest, I barely missed anything, period. I've gotten most of what's in this area. So. Crisis Fragment. Huh. That's cool. Is that new? Crisis Fragments? What is that, like one of those temporary domains that you see in like Genshin, where it's like, oh, you go in once, you get rewards, and you're done? That kind of deal. And let's go. 3 more standard pulls. Your boy is here. Here, let me see. Do I have anyone who's like played in like 3 months? See, this is one of those things where it's like, I recognize the names, but I'm also like, you can re-add me. Anyone who is gone for a long time, you can always re-add me. I will absolutely accept regardless. Okay. Phase 3 is your last, true. What's that? And boom, there we go. So whole thing is completed. All right. And in terms of polls, I mean, I've got enough for a lot of them. I've got enough for almost 110. I mean, here's the thing. I already have enough to guarantee the character. As far, yeah, I do. I have enough to guarantee the character. Because I'm gonna get 10 when he drops. I won't get the dossier, sure. But I'm gonna get 10 free pulls when he drops. And then on top of that, I'm gonna get, what's it called? The rebate currency from the pulls on his banner. Because let's say I don't get him in 110 pulls. Okay, cool. I'm going to get more than enough. Do you think Enfield is dead? No. And welcome in, Sheik. Hey, Sheik. But yeah, no, it's not dead at all. In fact, it's still making millions of dollars every month. And that's just in China. I don't know what its global stats are, because it's kind of hard to record global stats across all platforms. Yeah, what I know is that on China iOS, I think it's still making like millions of dollars, which is the easiest one to track. Because out of curiosity, I'll just look every so often. Is it worth playing when there are games like NT, Wuwa, okay, Star Rail, etc.? I'm gonna be real with you. I think Enfield, like the way that I feel treated as a player in this game, is better than many other gacha games. I would say right now I'm playing more NTE and Wuwa because, well, I'm not playing more Wuwa. Wuwa I can understand playing more because of the way they do content. They produce so much high quality content that it's probably objectively the current best gacha game, in my opinion. Of course, NTE and Enfield are new. Is it rewarding? Very much so. Yes. You get a lot of rewards by playing Enfield. It's a matter of saving and not gambling, because, so, in most games, it's not good to build pity. Generally, it's not good to build pity. At least not to any significant extent. It's the same in Enfield. Enfield just punishes you more for doing it. If you don't build pity, you can get more 6 stars in Enfield than any other game. More like max rank characters. You can get more of those than any other game. Even if you have the worst luck in the world. Any other of the like really popular open world gacha games, you can get more characters that are max, the max star, 6 or 5 star, whatever the equivalent is. Especially Hoyo games. Hoyo games are very stingy. Even like the best of them, which I think Star Rail is the one that gives you the most pulls. Between it, ZZZ, and Genshin. I've never played Impact Third, so I can't really speak on that one. But I don't know if Impact Third is even an open world game. To any significant extent. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, you get, like, the amount of characters you get in this game is significantly higher. Because of the way the pity system works. And you have a chance to get limited characters even if you lose a 50-50 in this game. So. Bro, which game is this? Arknight's Enfield. Yes, wonderful work, my dedicated partners. Smarty just told me about your major findings. Waited the Bureau of Swordmancers. So Xiao also has dips on them. Of course, I won't overcharge. Yes, she'll receive them for free. Good. There's still a pity system where you can get a 6-star, it's just not a guarantee on the banner. Well, there is a guarantee on the banner. There's a 120 guarantee. Then there's also another, oh yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, 80 pulls is a 6-star, and then 40 pulls after that, if you don't get it, is the guaranteed character. I tried Enfield, but factory thing is so hard to learn, I just don't get it. They have in-depth tutorials for every aspect of the factory. There's a bunch of guides online, and there is blueprints if you want to have friends or like content creators, etc., make factory sections for you, essentially. Or if you want to like copy what they have. Guarantees 120. Yes, the guarantee for the character is 120. The pity for a 6-star is 80. So if so after 80 pulls, you get a 6-star. It's a 50-50 whether it's the character you want or not. If you lose the 50-50, it can still be a limited character. So can you please write the name, please? Where you are watching it right now, you should be able to directly see the name in the title. As far as I'm aware. I could be wrong, though. Or the description. One of the two. I think it's the description. So if you ever have a question like that as well, and you want to see it in writing, the description will always have like a list of like terms and stuff related to the game. Welcome back to Enfield, my friend. Hello, new starting point. Welcome in. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing. There's new stuff. It's fun. Let's see. Pro bono, they will be safe with me. Nice. Submit the survey findings and the photograph. The factory isn't too hard. It depends on what you want. I'm a big let's game it out guy, so I build crackhead factories. I feel like I recognize who that is. I'm pretty sure I know who that is. Yeah, I don't think I build like, you know, crazy factories. I think I just build efficient ones. Like prior to 1.2, I had everything in Wuling crammed into one factory. So I just made a very condensed and very efficient space-wise factory by combining a bunch of different shit I saw online. And then also editing it for myself so it would be as like compact and as useful as possible. Of course, I genuinely had to stop in 1.2 because I ran out of factory slots. Because apparently each AIC only has a certain number of units you can place in it, and once you put too many factory units in it completely stops you. So I just couldn't. And I had to move some stuff to other factories, and then, you know, in 1.2 they also added a bunch more shit. Also, I feel like the combat is so much more different. I don't know why I find it harder to learn. It's a different combat system. It's harder to learn because it's different. It's like if you... It's kind of like if you had someone who's not played sports before and you try to teach them how to play American football. And you try to get them to play football, like normal football, like where you kick it with your feet. And then if you took someone who played American football their entire life, never touched another sport, and tried to get them to learn how to play football. You know what I mean? Like, if you're already used to one combat system, it's going to make it that much harder to learn another one, basically. Bro, I don't have Exemplar, so should I pull Mifu's weapon? You could also get the Battle Pass one. The Exemplar and the Battle Pass one, I believe, are about equal. Yes, it's probably the origins of the Bureau's word motto, strength, momentum, and resilience. You to your partners. I shall organize these findings and publish them in the historical transactions of Talos 2. I'll list your names as the second and third authors. How does that sound? Wait, you're not arguing about money anymore. Archaeological value is also worth something. Money is merely a coincidental byproduct of my archaeological endeavors. My passion for archaeology and history goes beyond words. Got more to share? My grandfather couldn't stop talking about a homeland named Columbia, and the old man heard it from his own father. And thus, Columbia became a wish that burned bright in the bottom of my heart. What the Aeneas preserved in this valley breathed life into my knowledge about my home, Columbia, and even the entirety of Terra. Might have misjudged you. Yeah, the evading system is similar to Wua or Never to Avernus. And hello, Siddhartha, welcome in. Can you teach me the combat if you're okay with it after this? Well, what do you mean? Like, it's better for you to look up a proper guide. I can show you some basic stuff, but It's better if you look up a more dedicated guide, and there's also combat tutorials too. And any tips on how to prevent clogging in the factory? I can go over explaining a little bit with the factory. I want the battle pass for Camille. Well, you gotta pick and choose. Why don't you use the battle pass on Mifu and then use for Camille the signature? Because if you were willing to use Exemplar on Mifu, I assume that means you have, like, you don't have a lot of interest in building her out, right? So if that's the case, then you're probably going to want to put the signature on Camille and then use the battle pass on Mifu, no? My friend just lost his NTE ID. He used Google login but can't log into the game now. Can you help him? Not really. I can't help. I don't have any connections with the devs or anything. The only thing I can think of, yeah, so that kind of sucks if he lost his NT ID. Because if you use Google login, yeah, so I used email login. I never used Google login. I don't really know how to help you there, if I'm being completely honest. You can maybe try an account recovery using your email, but I don't know how it would work. It also depends on what you use for a team as well, yeah. Looks like you may convince me to return to Enfield, where I had Avon last right team, nice. That's a good team. Yes, I can use these finds to secure a partnership. While you were surveying the place, I read through all the information on Columbia, found something worth a real fortune. A long-lost recipe for delicious Trimounts fried fowl. So, okay, that's funny. You're indeed a member of the TGCC. This is the only way to sustain my archaeological ambitions, and please accept this token of my heartfelt appreciation. Cool. So, basic explanation. Normal basic attacks. And in the combat of this game, every character's on the field at the same time. All this does is make things easier, because instead of you having to swap to each character in order to use their ability, all you have to do is just press the button, and you can see them actively using their abilities and fighting. Right? So realistically, it works very much the same as other games. There are reactions that happen when you combine certain status effects. All of that stuff, right? There's no intro or outro skills or anything like that. You kind of just go in with the combat. That's a very basic idea of how the combat works. Now I'll quickly explain the factory aspect. Still exploring my options. I'm not too eager towards building her because I already built her in my alt account, so waiting for Camille to make my decision. Fair enough. Well, the weapon banner will still be there when Camille is there, so you can always choose that. I hope they'd make a new weapon, like fist weapons for Mifu. If they were going to do that, they would have done that with Ember. They would have had it from the start of the game. Okay, so let me give you an example of filling, of not clogging stuff. Bro, love your Enfield videos. Thank you. I plan on making at least a few more for this patch. There's plenty of things to cover for it, but I also remember Avant has a very high energy requirement for ult. I don't know what you mean. Oh, yeah. So she needs a lot. Yeah, okay. I get what you mean. She needs a lot of energy. So, here. You see how Cuprium parts need 10 and Cuprium bottles need 5? Well, the machines that make them take 2 seconds to make them. Both machines. Both machines take 2 seconds to make this item. So if I need 10 of one and 5 of the other, then I need to have 2 machines making the one that needs 10 and 1 machine making the one that needs 5. If I do this, it will not clog because it will use it as it is filled. Let's say if I were to instead do 1 of each. Now the bottle is filled, but then it's clogging because it's making too many bottles because it's not making enough Cuprium parts. Does that make sense? What is this game? This is Arknights Enfield. Adessa, welcome in. And I do have a Vaughn. Do you play Withering Waves? I have played it before, and I have played it, I play it off and on. Oh, I see, but what about energy / battery? That is, like, something you'll learn with time, but you produce batteries, and you put batteries, like, you can actually craft batteries. On a basic level, you can directly output orignium ore into a thermal station. Which is... Let me see if I can find it. Into a thermal bank. In order to add more energy. On a basic level, you can put orignium in it, but once you start producing batteries, you start putting batteries in it instead. And that increases your energy cap by a lot. And increases the amount you produce. People approach energy in very different ways, but that's the gist of it. I feel like I'm gonna need a lot of these. Oh, good luck, bye. See ya. I find that interesting. I don't know if it's a thing that happens on my end, but I feel like people ask me questions and then they don't listen to the answer and then they assume I ignored them. I have no idea. I don't know what it is. Or did you just have to leave? I don't know. Because some people they have to do that, and then some people they're just like, hello, here's my question. And I'm like, hello, here's the answer to your question. And they're like, all right, why are you answering my question? That's not what happened just now, don't worry. Hopefully that isn't the case. I assumed that that person just had to leave, but I have ran into it before where someone will be like, you know, yes, have a great day, gamers. Anyone who has to go and do things. And hello, Tulip, welcome in. Thank you. I will try Enfield again, but I'm pretty sure I will still get confused. In the future, will you make any Enfield guide? I have made a lot of Enfield guides, actually. I've made tip guides, I've made some guides on update stuff, all kinds of things. Gotcha gamers indeed. Gotcha gamers indeed. But yes, alright. What was I doing? Or what was I intending on doing? I think I'm going to the new area. A lot of the guides, a lot of times they'll have guides out there, or even other players that have blueprints to help you keep your base organized. Yes. Did you see the Summer Game Fest? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Last Ronin, huh? that looks like something. Yeah, the Last Ronin looks super sick. Because if I remember that side story, or that, like, I guess AU, whatever you call it, like that. Oh yeah. Oh, that one's a winner. That is some crazy potential. Okay, let's see. Can I get you up to 80? Ah, okay. Looks like you're gonna be right here. Wilds expansion. You see, the Wilds expansion, for me, it's like I still haven't heard that they've even fixed the PC optimization. And given how my computer already runs, I'm sitting here like, well, I've made peace. Oh, they did? Okay. I've heard nothing about it. Then I'll keep an eye on it for if it goes on sale. I'll do that. The only thing I hate about this game is you can't climb. Why would you need to climb? You can make zip lines. That's my favorite part about the game, is that it tells you, hey, you can't climb up the side of the cliff because you are not a being that can climb the side of a cliff like some freak. Instead, build your way there. Innovate. Look closely. Good job. What? Oh, because of the bananas. Yeah. What is this? Oh. Okay. What's your PC specs? I play on, I honestly don't remember off the top of my head. It's 40 something. It's 40 something. Damn, I'm like barely in this zone. Okay. Where's the nearest teleport? Jeez. How interesting. I'm gonna do this. Seems like it fits to me. It's not convenient to travel, so you have to make traversal easy yourself. Exactly. But you can't place a zipline everywhere. You can place a zipline everywhere you need a zipline. Everywhere in this place is designed for you to either be able to walk there directly yourself easily, if it's just a place you need to get to once, or if it's a little bit out of the way and something you need to get to repeatedly, then you can zipline to it and make a zipline. Anywhere you need to get to and need to shortcut, you will be able to put ziplines there. Trust me. Other than that, Resident Evil Veronica game, that one too. Yeah, the Code Veronica remake it looks really good. What teams are you using? I'm currently using a physical team specifically for Mifu, which is these. I also have an Yvonne team with Tong Tong, Jaihe, and Gilberta, and I also have a Lavatane team, which oh, and I have a Feng team. I have lots of teams actually. Also, not true. A lot of the time, players have exploited into spots and place ziplines that you can access. That's also true, but I will say that's not an always thing. Sometimes there are, like, you know, sometimes they just won't be accessible. The ziplines that other players place that are like a little goofy, but there are a lot of ways to place out of bounds ziplines as well. I need to play the game to play ziplines, and I'm a gotcha gamer. Is what it is. Sometimes it can be a bit confusing, but I get it. I get it. It's all right. It's Mifu. Yes. Oh hell nah. I'm gonna update Enfield right now. Yeah, get in. Get in. I pass to you my gotcha luck. Get me food. Get her. I see, yes. Those areas are places you normally don't have a need to be. Yeah, like usually the places that people are... Oh shit. What? Did I even walk in a... Alright. You know what? Whatever. If I place this on the edge here... Yeah, there's no fucking reason for me to have a zipline right there. Okay. Wait, can I just do it like here? If I go far enough in this cave. Ooh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Love to see it. Okay. Though, with how short this is, would it be better to place it here? And if so, can I properly place it here? No. I mean, this memo beacon's fucking in my way, but what if I place you in such a location that's like right there? And what if I place you in such a location that's like right here? How close can I get you? Okay, this works. Nope, it doesn't work. Zipline be blocked. This is the closest I can get to this relay. If I move too far this direction, it doesn't work. Our fans are eating good? They are. It's super satisfying when Arcanite's Enfield. True. I remember I played when Gilberto was running, and I think it was 1.0. Did I miss out on a lot of characters? You missed out on, if you didn't pull Gilberta, you missed out on her, you missed out on Tong Tong, you missed out on Rossi and Fongy, I think. Capcom has been on fire recently, true. I guess I could instead. Could I? No, that doesn't work. Really, so far we've had Zhong Fengyi come out and that was really it? Well, they mentioned they left during Gilberta's banner. Since Gilberta's banner, if you didn't pull Gilberta, then you missed Gilberta. You missed Tong Tong, you missed Rossi, and then you missed Fongy. So, I don't think, like, I wouldn't consider that like, oh, I missed a lot, because it really depends on what characters you like. But it's also like you did miss a handful of characters. Rossi is still available only on the 50/50. Yeah, but that I'm not gonna ever consider it not like missing the character for all intents and purposes if you can pull them on a 0.2% chance. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. You know what? My lazy ass is just gonna chuck shit everywhere. Whatever. Miss Gilberta equals a few. Can't speak. Fewer teams use Gilberta than you think, Luffyus. It's just that the teams people use for speedrunning use Gilberta because she is a unit that is designed for that. Realistically, there's a lot of teams that just do not use her. 0.280. You know what? I guess you're right, Tulip. You can technically still get Fongy and Rossi. Can you still... Wait a second. I'm pretty sure you can... It's only Fongy and Rossi. Let me make sure. Let me check. You guys can't see it because the way this game shows shit is stupid. You can still get Fongy and Rossi right now. You can. Is your factory okay, Stixer? Seems like the power is tweaking. The power is tweaking by design. I've intentionally tweaked my power out by min-maxing the fuck out of it. My factory is in a constant state of extreme stress because I have it set up so that it constantly loses and regains power, so I use just barely all of my battery juice, so that it costs me less materials and less money to run my own factory. In other words, I literally am that like evil CEO who is like, oh, if the lights go out sometimes, it's fine. It keeps the machines running for longer. So, yeah. It makes factory costs go down.
Watch your step, please.
Okay, well, fuck you.
Engage.
Knuckle up! Surrender now!
Yes, I do get to beat up monkeys with Big Sword Lady, who also has Big Fist.
I'll help too, awesome.
Do not resist!
My turn.
So, quite fun.
No escape!
Oh yeah, she also suctions and then beats the shit out of them extra. But whatever works for you, I guess. That is in fact what works for me. Who's this character you're playing right now? This is Mifu. She's the current limited character. He's just like me for real. Yes. There you go. And she gets a little cool as shit. Yeah. Leans on her sword after the attack and everything. Someone climbed their ass all the way up there. Okay, let me... Do I want to do there? Yeah, I guess this is less fun, but it's probably the best decision to make. Oh, never mind, it doesn't matter. Wait. I'm trying to think of something out. Oh, I can definitely magic the fuck out of this, no? Can I not magic the fuck out of this? Let me see. Let me try and min-max this. Is there return rewards in this game? No idea. I haven't ever left long enough to trigger them. If I'm being completely honest with you, I would have no idea. Okay. So I can go right there. And from right here, I definitely see an angle. I see an angle. I might have to go through a few walls to get there, but I see an angle. If I place it far in enough, will it work? No, there's no, I can't place it right here. What happens if I place it all the way in this corner? But as far back as possible. And then I try to set it up. Will it be easier to set up from this end? Let me see. Ooh, I think I just barely block the necessary setup for it. How far in would I have to go? Oh yeah, definitely not gonna work with that. This might require more zip lines than I'd like to use. There's 21 days. Yes, there's 21 days left on the banner. Her banner has, let me check. Yeah, it has 21 days. So 20 days and some hours. So. Well, it needs to be a spot that actually can go. Okay, so right there. But as far as it gets. Okay. It should be all the way on the edge, though. I mean, the return rewards. Oh, 21 days of return rewards. Oh, if you leave for 21 days. I see. Is that as rewarding as NT? No idea. I guess a part of me is like, I don't really try it out. Like, because a lot of the stuff is opinion based, the questions you're asking. So all I can really tell you is like, you know, give it a shot. See if you find it as rewarding as NT or not.
A blade unsheathed, its light unleashed. We'll see this through. Yours was
And boom.
incredible.
Outstanding.
No escape.
Battery time. There you go. Okay, bye. Alrighty. Enjoy the gaming stuff. Hey, Sheik. My heavy Xeonite production is fueled by a pipe system that runs from Wuling through every single region all the way to the marker stone. Oh my gosh. That sounds... If anything goes wrong with that piping system, that sounds like a horrible time to fix. If a single thing goes wrong, it's all done for. Takes like 20 minutes for a single drop of effluent. Yeah, I imagine that information does not surprise me. And I feel like I have an idea. Oh yeah, I should probably make sure that this is something. Yep. Yep. Yeah, alright. That's insanity, it is. But I was trying to get the decimals in the right spot. Of course I am. I want to make it so I can get through the door. The fuck you mean unpowered? Oh, I put that there. I forgot that like literally an hour and a half ago, I put a zip line there. And I was sitting here like, why the fuck is that shared zip line not powered? What kind of stupid, what is this? What kind of stupid system is this? And no, it was in fact not a shared zip line. It was my zip line. And it is unpowered because... Wait, why is it unpowered? What? Oh, it's unpowered because that's not a relay. Well, guess what I'm about to do? Let's read the time. It's rewind time. Alright. Let me see. There we go. There we go. Snatch you. 2 relays is fine. Let's get this zipline. Actually not all the problems come directly from the ruling AIC. If something stops, I know where to go. Well, fair enough. That is fair. Fair is fair. Okay. I will say, I'm pretty sure I'm starting to edge on to the amount of power that I produce. So, this might be a situation where your boy, for the sake of that which is sacred, I might need to quickly, well, not quickly, it'll very slowly trickle down. Let me test, let me see. If it gets to 99%, then that means I need to go turn some stuff off real quick. Well, at least while I'm experimenting. Oh, that is exact. I'm using exactly 100% of my power. 100% of my full power. Hey, if it's not a problem, then, you know, that's fine. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't just use conduits, if I'm being honest with you. Like, the fact that you didn't use conduits and just used a pipe all the way across everything is kind of insane. This map is unnecessarily complex for dragging electricity around. I like it that way, though. It lets me, I don't know, do weird shit. Yeah, so let's be fully real. Well... Nope. While I am greatly enjoying my production of gear materials, I have way more than enough. I'm starting to get up to the point to where I genuinely believe that I will not be able to use all of it. You won't use building units if you use pipes across the maps. Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah. Min-maxing for... Yeah. That makes sense. That's a good idea. Well, if you're running out of building units, business is booming. Business is booming. My factory is running wonderfully. Indoor area specifically? Oh, I imagine. The pipes were so hard in certain spots, I almost used a conduit. I love the levels of, like, Enfield gamers. Which game is this? This is Arknight's Enfield. And welcome in. Okay, so what I want is a zipline that goes from this to one more zipline up top, so I can just get straight through immediately. So facility details, let's delete the fuck out of you. Yep, cool. Okay, that's not the button I wanted. That's the button I wanted. So, let's see this. Okay. This is actually quite, ooh, lifting it up once, wonderful. Lifting that up a little bit, tiny bit, very good, very good, very good. So, let's see what's up here. How far can I get you? I can get you here, I can get you here. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Then I can delete the fuck out of you. Delete you, thank you, thank you. AKE Arknight's Enfield, yes. And then I can grab you. And from you, I can get to you, which then gets me through this door. And I can now go through the whole upper part of this map with one zipline route from this teleporter. Now the question is, do I want to keep branching my zip lines through the teleport, or is there another way? Can I put a zip line on the edge of that rock? Probably not. There's also not a reason to. It would be better if I branched them out from here. Also, that's something I want. I want that teleport down there. I don't know what's down there, but I want it. Okay. From the looks of it, it looks like the next spot I'll branch from here and spiderweb out. A little bit. First, I'm going to explore what's underneath that, though. I use conduits from the marker stone to Jinyu Valley base, then test area map for transferring sewages. Fair. Fair. I haven't set all that up yet because I haven't had a need to. I've been min-maxing zip lines, but not my factory. I'm weird because unless I am like something calls upon me to min-max the factory, I usually just don't. How does one get into this zone? That's interesting. I mean, it looks like there's a way up here. Yeah? Oh. You look destructible. No. Is that quest related? Is this like something related to Mifu's quest, or? It's still unlocked till 12. Till 12 what? Till the 12th? I meant available till June 12th. Quest related. Okay. So that area is not unlocked yet. Cool. That's fine. That is good to know. What up, broski? What's up, Wibs? Welcome in. I'd love to ask for help optimizing my factory, but most advice I've gotten was to dismantle the whole thing. Yeah, that's usually the advice you'd get, because the answer to optimizing your factory is never to optimize your current factory, it's to build an optimized factory. Genuinely. Like, a factory, you can't really turn a factory optimized because you produce different things from other people. So like if I wanted to help you optimize your factory, I'd probably end up giving you similar advice to dismantle it and build certain ways and certain things. There's simply no guides to my madness, yes. You have to create the guides yourself. Did you win the Porsche yet? No.
Is it a spirit?
Not even close. I don't even have enough funds to pull on it again. I'm not gonna use Analyth. We'll see when Chaos comes out.
It has exposed you. We'll bury you here.
Okay, fucking assholes. Get over here. Yeah, you bunch of fiends. Cretins. Okay. The Porsche is ridiculous. It's a little bit goofy. I'm 4 boxes off. I see. It's costing me Quill for a crate? Not quite sure what you mean by that. Fair enough. Oh, 1 mil. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It's very expensive. Highly expensive, even. But now I've done literally everything to the point I have nothing new in the game that I can't make any free analyst. Rip. Okay. I can get down there pretty easily. Yeah. This is one of those maps that it's like, oh, it's tough to traverse until you get the zip lines down, and then it's gonna be really easy to traverse. Like everything else. I'm a procrastinator now. I don't complete anything. Funny. I'm at 2.5 mil on my Xbox. My Xbox is 1.5 million, I think. Then it goes to 3 or 4 to 5 instantly. Yeah. It costs a little under 20 million. If I understand it correctly. Which is a lot, given that the Hunter Exchange also exists. And I'll tell you one thing, I'm not giving up on the Hunter Exchange just so I can pull some, you know, something like that. Some, for what is all intents and purposes, random ass car. Ew, yeah. 20 million funds from one item. So I guess technically you get more than one item, but still. The item everyone's pulling is that, so I don't see a point in distinguishing. Oh. Well? Can I go across this? No, that's a whole fucking... Yeah, that's not happening. Instead of going in that direction, I should definitely go this way. So in order to do that, I'll have to have it be a little bit easier to do. Oh, this is like all on its own anyway. Oh yeah, because this is coming from here. Why would I fucking care anyway? What? Yeah.
War is never about
Yeah,
mercy.
you're
Leave it to me.
asshole. It's fine. Get this? Okay. Instantly leaves combat. I think what I'll try to do is this. No. For real, who's the new character? I've never seen her face before, and being Cosmos is the big dumb. What's wrong with being Cosmos? Like, sure, Zero's Cosmos and Holtri are Cosmos, but what other S ranks are Cosmos? And yes, her name is Shinku. Yeah, but story-wise, who is she? She's talked about it in like cutscene stuff, but I believe isn't she like a member of the ETD or something? Not ETD4, which is the team we're familiar with. We have 6 Cosmos and 2 incantations. We have 3 incantations off the top of my head. No? Am I wrong? By Song, Alder, and fuck, what's her name? Sakiri? And who are the 6 Cosmos? I know we have Edgar, we have Zero, we have Hotri. Who else is Cosmos? Let me think. Shinku is Mint's direct teammate. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. CSU. Okay, so story-wise, she's one of Mint's teammates. And okay, so Cheese, so 4. That's 4 Cosmos units and 3 incantation units. There we go. I knew I was... Yeah, count Cheese. So 4 Cosmos and 3 incantation. What's the issue with another Cosmos? keep in mind, we're gonna want more in between than we want edge units as well. As far as I'm aware, because of the way that the cycling system works. So you're gonna end up with more, it's Cosmos, and then what's the in between for the other one? Psyche? You're gonna end up with more Cosmos and Psyche units, because they're the in between for the 3 cycle effects. For the 3 cycle like combos. So you're gonna end up with more of them, as far as I'm aware. Usually games that have like systems like this will give you more of those kinds of units. That's kind of just how they work. Okay, let me... I can't really go in that direction. You know, I can't. Where do I go this way? Here, this way will work. There isn't really, since Hotori and Shinku play differently. Well, yeah, Shinku, of course, is going to play differently from the other characters. Hotori is a very, very specific kind of character. They're not going to release someone else who plays like her. And Cheese is a direct DPS, and Edgar is a healing support. Right? But yes. I will continue. My dogs are going nuts. But I will... Oh, here. Zero, Edgar, Cheese, Hotori, and the new chick. But I don't know. The new guy's element, haven't heard much about him. But he looks cool. He's Lakshana. He's a Lakshana unit. He's going to be the 3rd Lakshana unit we get. So we will have 3 Lakshana units, 2 Chaos units. That's the only one I could see, but then again, they just released Lacrimosa, who's another Chaos unit, so... If they just released one. The one I find interesting is Aroi, because she is Anima, and we just got Nonali, but also Aroi looks like she's going to be... a support of some kind, rather than a DPS. I still believe Hotori's doing the best right now. I'm pretty sure Hotori is like the best character in the game. And she probably will continue to be for a while because she copies other teammates' skills, which is insane. I definitely play this if the 50-50 for the weapon banner wasn't absolutely fucked. I mean, with how high the chances are, it's the same chances as any other game to get it before Pity. Actually, I think it's higher chances. It's like, isn't it like a 1% or something? Because it's a 25%, but you get a 4% chance to pull a 6-star. So you have a 1% chance to pull the weapon. Not including the escalating pity stuff. And also not including the guarantee. So. Getting the specific guaranteed weapon, I can agree, can be a little bit fucked. But at the same time, you don't have to spend character pulls to get it. Unlike a lot of other gacha games. So I think a lot of the issues with it, or like the annoyances, are balanced out. Because realistically, if you pull for 2 characters, you will be able to get enough weapon pulls to guarantee 1, and that's if you don't pull it early, which is extremely easy to do. Over the long period of time that you know, someone might be playing this game. I know it won't be for a bit, but I'm waiting for an hourly run. And yeah, multiplayer Hotori is very funny because she does just pause everything and then also copy skills, and it's like, okay, well, cool. I guess you're future-proof and you do shit that breaks the game. Nice, all right. What game is this? Wua? This is Arknight's Enfield that I'm playing right now. But yes, all right, gamers. The time has come for the end of stream. If you guys had a great time, then, you know, feel free to follow me wherever you are. Feel free to check in other stuff. I have a... Let me properly put it in, because I've just figured out how to properly do this. So, if you like my content, check out my socials. If you want to get like updates and stuff on all that, then you could check out my Discord. Are you also live on the Clock app? Yes, I am. And then, yeah, all that good stuff. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it. I have this too, which this is like a throne thing, but yeah. No, I just started watching. Yeah, sorry, Joe. The time has come. But on Monday, I'll be playing more. Same time. So, 9 a.m. EST to 1 p.m. EST. 4-hour stream. I'll be doing so on Monday as well. Same game, same Enfield. I'll be doing Mifu stuff. There's also going to be a VOD for this stream, obviously. 2 VODs, because it crashed earlier because my power went out. But yeah, alright gamers. I thank you all for being here. You all have had a great time. Or I hope you all have had a great time. I had a great time aside from whatever issues we had. There's Mifu being cool. But yeah, alright. Peace gamers. Everyone have a great day. And if I don't see you again, have a great weekend, rest of your week, etc.